We're live. Fax just flipped a coin for 40 minutes to pick his bracket. The games had already begun, but I trust him.
My bracket is lit.
Your bracket is lit.
I think it is. Mike check.
Brandon Graham's going to be joining us in a second because we're watching the Michigan game here. Michigan's getting beat by Colorado State. My bets are Colorado State is one of them, so I'm in good shape. I'm 1-0 so far on the tournament on the WinBet app with Indiana getting the win the other night. So, you want to get BG on here let's get BG on here for a little bit. Let the people know that we are live. We're going to be here all afternoon. Yeah, Macon's in the other room. Somebody asked for a Macon. Hey, there he is! Dude! All right, we've got BG in the building, and Dr. Fax, you've never met BG. This is Nate.
What's up,
BG.
bro? How you? Good.
We're feeling good because we got Colorado State. What's the word, man? We got Cowboy Reed coming back. He'll moderate the chat. I know people might have a couple questions or whatever, but how you feeling, man? So, like, what was the hardest part of that injury? Because that's an injury I was always afraid of. Right. Yeah, dude, that's the worst part. I don't know, like when you sit around for a while, I don't care how good a shape you were when you started. It's like a hill to climb getting back. How's the fam? Is the fam good?
Yeah, the fam good. I got baby girl back there right there.
I know.
She on boy.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing about BG. BG will always be around his kids. If you zoom with him, they're climbing on him. Best dad in the world. What do you got planned the rest of the offseason other than just rehabbing?
Man, I'm gonna go to Cali for a couple days. Then we're gonna go to Colorado for our honeymoon. Not honeymoon, our anniversary. And we're gonna enjoy just a couple times with the family, doing a little different stuff. We're gonna go to New York to this resort somewhere wifey found to go with the kids, indoor water park. It's gonna be nice, man.
Love an indoor water park, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you know? Is that near you?
There's a few spots, but maybe
it's Monticello.
Yeah,
Monticello. That's the name of I've never been there in New York, so it's Monticello, New York.
BG's going to indoor water slide this offseason. All right, so. Where we are right now, we've got 18:55 left in the game. What about you? Are we kind of synced up the same time, BG?
18:50.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. Mama. Hold on, let me see. Let me turn it on real quick.
This guy's he's got no faith in the Wolverines.
Oh, I do. Oh, I got faith in them. I was watching on my phone though. Yep. Hold on, I got you. I had to turn it on. There you go.
Who you got winning it all?
Me?
Him.
So I got Purdue in one. I got Gonzaga in another one, and then who else I got? What's my other one? It is Creighton.
Okay.
You got Creighton going to the Final Four?
Yeah, I got him.
Who told you to put Creighton to the Final Four? Is that just an instinct pick?
That's just that I always have like a little instinct pick, and I think that's gonna be one.
I got Tennessee winning the whole thing. That's a big instinct pick by me.
Ooh,
good here in Purdue. I just did a coin flip bracket all the way through, heads and tails.
You got Purdue.
And I got Purdue versus Wisconsin, and Wisconsin winning. But I feel good about my picks now.
Cowboy Reed is entering the building. Cowboy Reed is here. All right. Let me see. Where did the other side of my damn vaporizer go?
Right here, bro.
No, the other side, the big side.
Yeah, you're a mess.
I am a mess, bro. I'm trying to produce a show, live streams. Oh, it's right here on my lap.
Yeah, you're a mess.
I got 18-19. He had the free throw. 32-38.
Okay, good. You're a little bit behind us. You're like maybe 7 seconds behind us.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my cousin. What up, Collins? It's my cousin.
Yeah. Michigan traveling well. Where is this game?
I don't know. Let me see.
Cowboy, and Cowboy, this is BG. I don't know if you ever met BG.
Big fan, brother.
How you doing?
Much love.
This is our guy. This is the glue.
Oh, we down
tighter.
Down 3.
Glue guy. He's like the Donnie Jones of our podcast. Like it would fall apart without Donnie Jones walking around the locker room. Like he's just the glue guy.
BG, did you know any basketball players when you were at Michigan? Did y'all hang out with them?
I had who at the time? Yes, Mama. Good job.
Sorry, said I
had Manny Harris, Trey Burke. Let me see who else I had.
Best blocks in March Madness all time.
Ooh, boy. Man,
unfortunately, got called a foul, but that was a dirty block.
That was a dirty block.
Hey, BG.
Yeah.
Does Trey Burke, how much younger is he than you then? Because it feels like you're older than Trey Burke, right?
Yeah, I think I was 3 years because I was in college with him for a year. Yep.
BG, how's your hoop game when you're not wheeling around on the little scooter there that you've been on the last couple months?
Man, I wish I could hoop. I wish I'd have took the time to learn the skills. You know what I'm saying? To go to the camps and do little stuff. Football took over once it started.
Hey, give me the best basketball player and football player you ever played with. Do you remember anybody that could really hoop?
So let me see the one that could really hoop. I mean, I would say I met Draymond in college. Does that count? Or somebody that I played with.
Did you play against Draymond because he was a tight end at Michigan, or didn't he come out for football Michigan State?
I never played against him, to play because he didn't last long. But I was still playing around that time. He played.
What does he didn't last long mean?
he chose his sport. That's basketball. But he tried it. He tried to go out there, and it was like, nah, that ain't it.
Like, did he get through a season or like no?
I don't even think he made it through a season. I think that it was just an experiment.
You know what though? I could see him being okay, but he's a little high cut to like carve us out of the C gap, dude. Like, I don't think if you were in a 6 technique and Draymond Green lined up ahead in front of you, I think he's too tall to block you, dude.
Man, he wouldn't even. I don't even think he'll probably whiff me. You know what I'm saying? Like looking at how he was.
Hey, you would definitely make him whiff. He would be all leaning down, trying to get leverage on you, and then you just pull your little backdoor move in TFL. I'm telling you, I like that matchup.
If that's all they got, they better help him. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, Jalen's in the house.
Who's in the house?
Jalen Rose.
Oh, Jalen Rose is there.
Ooh.
Did you ever meet Jalen, BG?
Oh yeah, he when he did the school, I had went up there for his golf outing.
Oh fuck.
Yep, he had opened that school. He had a golf outing to raise money, and I had got invited down, so that was pretty cool.
He was cool. He came on the pod, was super chill, and like answered our requests. Came on like a day later. He's come on twice. He's awesome.
Yeah, man, he is cool. And that was my first time meeting him when he invited me out. And then, we got to talk for a little bit. And, ooh, come on, Michigan, boy.
Is he your favorite Michigan basketball player of all? Like, who would be your favorite?
You know what? He is up there because I was just saying, like, man, we don't have many especially during that time. We don't have no. I mean, Trey Burke and those guys was good when I was there. That was those are the ones that was close. But I think, the attitude them guys brought. I mean, the whole 5-5 era. My dad, only reason I watched it because my dad was a big Michigan fan and I got to experience that a little more. And I'm happy I did because definitely.
Macon's out. Love is love. Check our podcast out tomorrow. Sorry to interrupt, BG. Macon's out. Podcast is killer. Check it out tomorrow morning. Oh, love is love. So, BG, if you're in Detroit, like your dad's a Michigan fan, like growing up in Detroit, like is everybody a Michigan fan or a Michigan State fan?
Nah, we all Michigan in our family. We got a couple people that just went to state, a couple cousins that just got accepted to state. So, I ain't never mad at that. I'm glad they're going to college. That's one thing.
Yeah, it is Michigan State, though. Shout out to Cliff Ryan. Shout out to Cliff Ryan.
I know my dad is so confused.
3-point game here.
I know. No, they just it's 41-38.
BG,
Yeah.
How much did you get to watch Michigan this year? Did you stay pretty close to these guys?
This year not as much as last year. Not as much as last year. Last year I was more in tune. This year I feel like they just been so up and down. I haven't, this is the first time I actually sitting through watching one now because everything matters now.
Yeah, they're close on the bubble.
That's the way to do it.
Nice pass.
Tune in March.
Football. Yeah.
Football really gets in the way of watching college basketball, dude. It really does.
A rebound. Damn.
It do. It's not as exciting as that football.
Who wants some of this whiskey John brought back from Ireland? It is St. Patty's Day.
I would.
You would?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Let me pour into.
But I don't want to screw up the deal here.
No, you're not screwing up the deal. Y'all take it.
Whoa, what's the deal?
St. Patty's Day.
What about it?
And then there's one behind the computer.
Yeah, but it's got a bunch of blunt guts.
No, the other side.
This one. Oh, fuck yeah. So pour the heavier one in here.
Yeah.
You got a heavier one?
I don't know.
CBG, this is what retirement's all about, buddy.
See what you're trying to do.
No.
Hey, it seemed like, man, nothing has changed, other than the scene. That's it, man. I'm happy that.
For me?
Yeah, I'm happy
same
that
thing.
it's feeling like that.
Same thing. Same guy. Cheers. St. Patty's Day. St. Patty's Day. I wish cheers, BG. Yeah.
Cheers.
All right, so we got some people in the chat. BG's left hand is legendary, makes other Wolverines fumble. You do have one of the most famous left hands in the history of football, dude. That's pretty cool.
Man, it is cool. I ain't gonna lie, because it got you a ring just as much as one.
Dude.
Your second one.
Yeah. Dude, that was so confusing. Like, what the fuck was going on? Because we were all just kind of like balled up in there and got up and saw DV with the ball. But you got the best. You do have maybe the most famous left hand in football history in the NFL. Unless somebody made a great left-handed, one-handed catch at some point.
Yeah.
Somebody said, do I bet the over or under for this game? I don't know. It already started, man. I'm not looking at the live over and under. What did you think of the Super Bowl, bro?
You know what? I felt good about the Super Bowl because I had, I thought it was a good game, really good game, man. I thought that Cincinnati was going to, go in there and get them. I mean, they played a tough game for the whole 3 quarters, man. But, as you know, it's always sometimes don't never put it in their refs' hands because they let them play all game and then, they caught them last 2. But, man, I thought it was it overachieved on what I expected. It was a real good.
It's interesting because, like, the Super Bowl we played in, like, the score got up there, and, like, it was more about if somebody made a stop, that was, like, the thing that would win the game. But for them, it was, like, there was no offense for a long time. And, like, OBJ being out and getting hurt was such a bummer, but it also changed the way that game was played. I feel like the Rams might have run away with it a little bit.
Yeah. I thought so too. I really thought that Odell was going to be the X factor in the game, because and I thought that they weren't going to be able to handle the pass rush, which they showed that in the end with AD getting to him. But I think that man, I really just thought that I was gonna bet on. If I was gonna bet, I'm gonna bet with Cincinnati.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To go because I just knew that their defense was playing really good.
Plus, they felt like us. They felt like a team of destiny. They had that vibe. Like it just was their year. Their swagger was incredible. Like Joe Burrow gave them such a lift, and they felt like the team that if everything was even, they were the team that probably had the edge. But yeah, you're right. 3 points. 41-38, 15 to go. I got 15.
Yeah, man, it was a good game.
All right, tell me when you got you people at home. We're throwing the ball in right now. It's 15:52 left to go in the second. Again, we're NCAA South first round, and I don't know where they're playing the South games, but Michigan fans are traveling well, as we said earlier.
Yeah, but they keep turning the ball over.
Yeah,
I know, man. We about to get it though.
Yeah,
and we're gonna pull away.
No, I'm on the Michigan team. BG, we found out the point guard he has a concussion, so he's not playing today. Third leading scorer, leads the team in assists. Not playing today. Questionable for the second round if they make it.
Knock it down. Bang, bang.
We had to change a lot of brackets right before 12:15.
Ooh.
Yeah, because this guy, I mean, I guess he got an elbow to the head or fell on the ground or something, but. Getting a concussion in basketball is kind of bad luck. It's a contact sport now. It's those big guys. They throw the bows down there, but that's bad luck, man.
Nice rebound.
Yes, man. Yeah, y'all hurt my feelings.
Yes.
Sorry, man. I've got Colorado State for a couple. So
I know you do. And you know what? I want you to win it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I ain't got nothing on this.
No, well. Here's the deal, dude. Like, we can both still win. Two people can win here. I think I have 3 points. I think I'm catching 3. So a Michigan 1 point win, and everybody on this live stream is happy, bro.
That's right.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
How'd Sweaty J do this year, bro? How was my guy Sweaty J this year? He had a good year, didn't he?
Yeah, Sweaty, man, he had a real good year. I told him, like, man, it's just like, it's cool that once you get your money, things start to, like fall into place. And you went to your Pro Bowl, you know what I'm saying? Like that ain't easy to be an alternate in the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So I told him to make sure he, pat himself on the back, but make sure he come back ready like he been, because, it ain't over. It's only the beginning.
Yeah, you and me, I remember we were talking about him when he came in, like, damn, he's so explosive, bro. Like, just, you can hear him get off the ball. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no.
He gains like 5 feet every step. He's so quick. He's so low to the ground. If he hadn't hurt his knee at Florida State, I think he would have been a much higher pick, man. So,
yeah, he could have.
Yeah, I got a good one.
For real. Straight first round.
Yep.
And we're in Indianapolis here, 4 hours from Ann Arbor.
Oh, we're in Indy. Okay. The South. Indy. Okay. The South. Oh, another turnover.
Wow.
My goodness, bro. You guys got to hold on to the ball. Like
that was
Tom Brady in Minneapolis.
Oh, 6 point swing, 5 point swing.
Get excited, BG. 3, 2, 1.
No. Oh my goodness! I just seen that turnover that y'all just said. Let's go. Ooh,
yeah, go. There it is.
Let's go. 1 point.
I'm trying to get Mac Hollins on here later, BG, because the UNC's playing.
Oh,
you got Mac Hollins, bro.
Mac just signed in Vegas too, 1 year. Bet on himself.
I love Mac, dude.
Man, I'm happy for Mac because you know how it was for him here. It just, you know how it go. It's like sometimes you need a relocation. You know what I'm saying? And so for him, I'm happy for him, man, because it seemed like Miami treated him good down there.
Yeah. Did he make that? Yeah. Was that him who caught the ball when Fitzy's head got turned sideways?
I think so.
I think so. Yep, that was him.
Yep.
I
want to go during the NC game if you can, but if not, we can do it next round. Hope all is well.
Hey, so Chris, you so now you trying to do more live stuff?
So basically, like, we love doing this stuff. This stuff's so easy. Like when we do a podcast, a little peek behind the curtain here for the people watching, and a lot of y'all probably watch and listen to our podcast. Like, there's so much work that goes into producing a podcast. Like the research beforehand, meetings with Reed, meetings with Matt, me and Macon, Nate. Like, especially Sunday nights is the worst, dude. Like when y'all are playing on Sundays, we try to do our show Sunday night after the last game wraps. So not just like a 2-hour show, also like 3 hours of just making sure things are tight, the audio formatting. So a live stream is so easy because we just turn it on and go, and it's fun. And we're just hanging out, dude. And I get to call people like BG to come on. So we love live streams.
Yeah, see, that's cool. That's cool. That's the stuff that people know what they're getting themselves into until they get into it. And then, that's where you learn. Like you said, you didn't know the process of getting set up and, all the stuff that goes into it. Because even for me, people say they want to start a podcast, but they don't know everything that goes into it. So it's like, you got to do your research.
No, I think it's interesting because like there's such a range of what you could do in a podcast. Like there are a lot of podcasts that guys don't even plan anything. They just talk for 60 minutes. Like a lot of comedians do podcasts like that, I think, like where they're just like, let's talk about any little topic today. But because it's the NFL and because we got to keep up with
and everyone doesn't have Cowboy Reed, have a producer like Cowboy Reed.
And I was going to have Cowboy Reed tell people how many hours a week he works.
Well, we don't need to do that. But.
And that's the difference, too, is people, like, if you want to start a podcast, you can start a podcast just with your phone. And
anybody can do it. That's why it's so competitive.
If you have something to talk about, hey, just put it out there and see where it goes. But Chris, this is more like a... This is a podcast, but this is like a production. It's a full production. Yeah. You knew what you want when you were getting into this, and I feel like it's definitely working out. A lot of work.
That's why I got to have Dr. Fax on here. So BG, Dr. Fax, I took Dr. Fax on his visit. Nate here. He was my freshman, dude.
Ooh, man, that's cool how it came full circle like that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, we and then he played in Chicago and Jacksonville and a few places. So D lineman, a bunch of D linemen on here. So Nate was down there in Duval, scoring touchdowns.
Them boys
nice bucket.
Money. They just spent some money.
Yeah, they did.
We missed that whole thing, dude. How about some of these contracts, bro? And you're still doing this, but when you were young, like the deals looked much different. And when I was in the league and people are on prove-it deals. I was talking about this on the podcast today. Some guys are on prove-it deals that are like $10 million. Yep. Like that's an oxymoron. I've never heard of a prove-it deal that's like, double-digit millions. That never happened in 2000. And, it's crazy, dude. Some of the money running around.
I know DJ Shark. He got a 1-year 10 or 12.
Was it 12 or what was it?
I think it was 12, but for 10.
Yep. You're right. Now you're 12, and I think it was for 10 though. But yeah, it's a proven deal.
Who are you happy? Yeah. Hey, I don't know what you could do. I'm gonna have you prove it, and I'm gonna give you $10 million to prove it. Hey, somebody need me to prove anything? I'll prove some shit. Hey. BG, who are you happiest for in this whole free agency deal?
Well, BG's got Hassan Reddick on the other side now.
Yeah, he's got Hassan, and that's a bunch of great rushers they got. Kind of reminds me of our year.
Here we go, Michigan. Here we go. Force the timeout.
Hey, I see that right there. Them boys up one. I didn't want to say nothing, but
I know. Fuck, dude, that happened fast. Look at Jalen.
Coin flip bracket, boy.
Oh, God, dude.
Man, I had... Oh, come on, baby. Let's go.
Socials out.
Yes. Oh, I
yeah. So people know.
You got to call timeout. Yeah, but yeah, man, who I'm most excited for, or I was hyped for. How about Vine getting another 100?
Dude, how cool is that?
I say you get traded, get a ring,
first player ever,
and then go
200 million contracts.
Oh, does he have 200 million contracts now?
He's the first player to have $200 million contracts. Mm-hmm. Holy smokes.
Bro, he's a soccer player. We used to think that was soccer money.
Baseball.
Now it's coming to the NFL. Baseball money, soccer money. It's come to the NFL now.
It has. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, man. I didn't know it was gonna be that much, but dang.
Is that what broke the straw for Tom Brady? He heard that number and was like, "What the hell?"
Yep.
Like
Yep.
he's like, if I can maintain, I can maybe get another triple-digit contract because they gave him 200.
Yeah, dude.
Are you serious?
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. I think Tom Brady got bored, but I also think Brady never was going to retire. I think he was retiring. My read on it is Brady was retiring to see if they would let him out of his contract to go somewhere else. He went to England. He met with the owner of the Bucks, who also owns Man United, and he went to the game. Was like, "Hey man, I came all the way to England. You gonna let you trade me to Indy or wherever the fuck you wanted to go?" And the guy was like, "No." And then he came back and unretired. That's what I think happened for people.
Yeah, I could see something like that. Some under the table we don't know.
Yeah, Brady moves in silence, dude.
Yeah,
like lasagna.
He do a good job. I can tell you that because I don't know nobody that could give me information on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, you got to be real close to him to like really know him. But he's also an awesome dude. Like he was super cool to everybody on the team when I was on the Pats. Like, so I got not a bad word to say about him. He's just very, for a good reason. Like if I was Tom Brady, I would move in silence. Like I wouldn't be doing a big podcast like this. Too much attention.
Didn't he have a podcast?
Yeah, with Jim Gray, but he wasn't sitting there ripping a vaporizer doing live streams all day, and watching Nate roll his 10,000 backwood here.
I'm loving it.
On a McDonald's rolling tray.
So he had a podcast with Larry Fitzgerald. Is Larry Fitzgerald to the Bucks this offseason? You think that's going to be the next announcement?
Oh, Reed! Wow.
It'd be fun.
Cowboy. That might be a social right there. We might have to push that out. Reed calling his shot there with Larry Fitz coming. I haven't heard that anywhere. Did you read that somewhere?
No. I typed in his podcast.
You got a good take. You have a real good take there.
That boy Brady definitely would have got more money if he wasn't with the Patriots because they just didn't pay. He just kept, taking a lot of deals that would not be over the top for the team.
Yeah.
But boy, he could have made even more. I think $100 more million is out there.
He's making $11 million this year or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which is funny to say. That's now like, what's the big deal about that? Number on your salary cap, but. Yeah, for him, that's pretty amazing. He's taking a serious haircut.
I mean, he getting them endorsements on the outside though, so it's probably not even hurting him at all. He like Kobe to me. Kobe has
Kobe was making I don't know how much money off the court probably at the end of his carear.
So much.
He had his own shoe.
And he had a production company.
Didn't he own like a airplane company? Or
in body armor,
something crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's when did that happen that he had signed that contract saying he was going to go play over like.
I don't know, but all I know is like football players are just starting to do that where they really like kind of build a business world around them. Like basketball players had kind of they were ahead of the game with that, like marketing and branding themselves. And
the NIL is going to help with that though.
Yeah.
Because kids like already doing it in college, depending on what college you're going to. Because some of these schools, I was just listening to a kid talk. I think Nebraska. Yeah. Like some of those kids are making the equivalent to like $100K a year because like they're doing all these different type of social media deals, but they're getting them free housing, stuff that like honestly,
the stuff that people had to sneak around to do, and it should have never been a sneak around thing.
It's stuff that honestly, we should have been had, and like people who want to help out.
Turnover.
If you want to help out some of your, like if you're a booster and you want to help out some current players and stuff. Like the practical way is, hey, get these guys housing, get these guys extra food, get these guys things that they're gonna practically need. But now, if you can incorporate that, get some advertising for your company, your business.
Yeah, dude.
Show all work out.
That's pretty damn cool. And what sucks, and I haven't thought this through, so maybe it's not true, but Alabama, all their boosters are probably pissed because now they gotta file taxes.
Facts. Big facts.
Nice roll. Nice roll there.
They let him go to Yale College. Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh, it must be some O linemen in the draft for Dallas because they let go all their O linemen and they lost Connor Williams. Ooh. Let's go, Miss.
Ooh, that was a tough move.
Oh.
That was a tough move.
I love to hear that. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, these boys ain't going nowhere this year, though. I can't lie. Michigan look like a little sloppy. They gonna win out. They gonna win this one though.
Well, as long as they don't win it by 4.
Yeah. So yeah, what you got?
Man, that was beautiful. Sorry, Reed. That was gorgeous the way he just floated that thing.
You need an ashtray.
Top of the backboard. What do we think about lime green fucking basketball shoes here on a guy playing for Colorado State? That's not a great look.
What are you talking about? St. Patty's Day, bro. Let him get his social media stuff off real quick.
I stand corrected. It's marketing.
He's trying to get the luck of the Irish.
But you didn't have to go.
He knew what day it was.
Not the guy who has a lime green hat on.
Bro, I'm a fucking podcaster. It's a green light pod, man. And, you know.
You should get those shoes to match your hat, yo.
Bro, in my community, people really get judged when they don't wear green on St. Patrick's Day. It's like...
Isn't it supposed to be a pinch?
White guys get serious about, like, where is it, dude?
Yep. Man,
so where I stayed in Florida.
Look at all the green in this studio. A bunch of white guys. Everybody's wearing green.
The craziest, when I was in Florida, Delray Beach goes up for St. Patty's Day.
Bro, Savannah, Georgia goes up.
Oh, my God.
Big time, dude. I love Savannah. That's another one. Delray Beach, Savannah. What do they do in Delray Beach? Do they dye the river or something? Is there a river there?
No, I don't think they do that. It's the beach, bro, and I just remember being down there and just being so surprised about how many people were just out for St. Patty's Day.
We take it very seriously.
But it's just like it's literally just going out to drink, right? It's just another day of drinking.
Yeah.
There's no real practicality behind St.
But
Patty's Day,
everybody has an excuse. Like literally anybody like third generation American white dads can be like, it's part of my heritage and babe, I got to go get drunk. And like you have to respect it's part of the festivities. So it's a great easy excuse. Now, one of the worst days is the 18th of March because everybody's really hurting. Look at Matt. He's got a Celtics shirt on. He found his only green fleece. I mean, like, it's a fucking serious thing in my community. Anybody got a question for BG? Any Eagles fans in here? It's Kevin Savard. I'm sorry, you got to go for night shift, brother. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, how do you feel about Chandler Jones to the Raiders, BG?
Man, that was a great pickup because how they was playing last year. Like I thought their D-line played real good. All year getting pressure.
Yeah.
Adding him, man, they lost Yannick, but they added even more. I think they're gonna, be right there at the top 5 D-lines.
Gotta be because they snagged Rock Decine from Indianapolis. Yep. They did a rare player for player trade that you don't see that a lot. Like ship somebody somewhere. It's really you always wonder like if they did play as a player. I used to wonder like what am I worth if they traded me for another player, and then like you never have to find out. But those guys found out, and they're good. Those are 2 good players, and I think the Raiders, as BG pointed out, they win because, Chandler is an upgrade, and I don't mean that as, like, Unique is a badass rusher, but Chandler's like a Hall of Famer. So, Chan, and I think this too, I said this on the podcast today, BG, and you probably know what I mean, but, like, his style of rush is conducive to him playing well into his 30s. Like, it's not about like when he loses a little bit of speed, he's not going to fall off the face of the earth because he's a really bendy guy naturally, and he's got great hands, like great hands. He's like a technician. So I think they're going to get a lot out of that signing there.
And Von Miller.
Yeah,
I think of Von Miller.
He was psyched about that.
Yeah, Von, man. I mean, Von was at the top, double digits every year. It's just like. Man, that dude, he can get 3 so easy, in the game and turn it up at any time. And that's a credit to him. How he do.
You know who wins too is Unique going to Indy and rushing next to Buckner. Like with the interior guys that they have there, that's an awesome way the rushing next, because we always say this: it's nice rushing it's nice rushing across from an end that's good, but it's really nice rushing next to somebody inside who's good. Like if you have a good rapport with the person inside, like me and BG used to rush next to each other. I was like happy as hell because I'd come free off stuff BG did. We'd play off each other. Fletch when he's inside, like that's way better to me than rushing opposite somebody. Like I rushed opposite Robert Quinn the year he had 18 sacks. That didn't help me. It really didn't, because the ball's getting out, and if they're gonna chip one, they'll probably just keep two in for a second, chip two. The guy inside helps more than the opposite end.
They does. And you know, having Hargrave this year, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do with Fletch yet, but you know, a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, man, that junk do matter, because you got to pick your poison for real. If you got two, if you even got three on the line, that's problems. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out which side you sliding.
Yep.
Which way the center going, and everybody got to win to get the one-on-ones.
Did you used to call the slide when because we used to do that slide stuff every week where you'd like call out slide and games and stuff. Were you the guy?
You know, Fletch still was the guy.
Fletch loved calling the slide and stuff.
Yeah, but you know what? I feel like this year, I mean, I was doing a lot more than I normally would do until I got hurt. So it was cool. Well, but because we running 34, we're not running the 4-3 stuff. So it's a little different. But man, I think this year I'll probably be calling it if I'm the guy, being out there.
Isn't it so crazy? And this has got to be encouraging for y'all. Like, and I know you got hurt early in the year, but I can remember very vividly as Michigan goes up fucking 7.
My cousin, what up, Collins?
Macon's over there, like, oh. So early in the season, you guys went toe to toe with San Fran. I think it was maybe the second game of the year. Did you guys play San Fran? And it was like a physical game, dude. Is that when you got hurt?
That's the one I tore my what's the name, man?
You guys were playing so well.
So crazy. That was a good game. I was sick. I was more sick because the play I got hurt, it was a tight end screen. Yeah. And I like, man, it's a screen. I called it to Fletch, and I ain't trust myself because I was like, what if it's not? Because they like to block with the tight end. Come in. But then that's when he pushed me up the field. And as soon as he pushed me up the field, boy, I braced, and that's when my Achilles tore. I was like, dang.
And you said it didn't hurt that bad, but you knew what it was?
Yeah, I didn't know. All I know is I just took off, and it felt like a rubber band just snapped on my it felt like just something just loosened on my shoe. Mm-hmm. And then I turned around, and then I started walking, and boy, next thing you know, I felt like my heel was just off the ground, the whole time.
That's crazy. That's an icky feeling.
Yeah, and then with the adrenaline, did it hurt as much like in that moment? It didn't hurt that bad, did it?
It didn't hurt at all. Like I just felt like
few hours later, that joint was hurting bad, wasn't it?
It was like you start to feel it as you start to walk on it, but it was more swollen. When I really started feeling the pain was after surgery, and I started rehabbing and getting on my toes. Like, man, just imagine you know in your mind you know how to do it, but then you like
your body can't do it, dude.
Lift my damn foot up.
Yeah,
I can't even get on the bars of my foot. I tore
my ACL in the game, and just like you're saying, after the rehab, the first 2-3 months, the rehab for the ACL is just getting your leg to bend. And like the mental of in your head, like, telling yourself just to bend your knee, and you can't do it because of the pain in your head.
Has to be maddening.
Oh my God. It's beyond maddening, because it's just like one of those things like, I can bend my knee. You're telling yourself, I can bend my knee. I can take the pain, and you really can't.
Did you do your ACL early on, BG?
That was my first one, and I had microfracture, so I was off for 2 months, no weight bearing. I had to land at elevation. Then when I got done, boy, like soon as you get to surgery, you got to start bending it right away.
That bend machine. I used to be. They gave me the hospital gave me this bend machine. I had to sit down on the ground. You had to put one leg in it, and it manually you set a timer, and it just slowly bends your leg for you.
Wow.
And I used to sit in the living room, and just how you're doing that, I used to be like, for like 45 seconds, and then it straightens out, and you're like,
Yeah. That sounds terrible. I was so thankful that I didn't do my ACL during my career. So thankful. I had some other shit, but that was not something. It's the one thing everybody's afraid of. Somebody asked BG if you've been working on your trash talking. We've missed it. Mic'd ups haven't been as good without you on them, is what Carapool said.
Hey, well, tell them all I know is Lane gonna get the first dosage of it when I come back. Because I'm gonna be excited to go back to practice. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. This could be my potentially last year with the Eagles. You know, with me left. So I said I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy practice. You know, because when it got taken away, I kind of, you could kind of take it for granted a little bit because I haven't been hurt since I tore my ACL in 2010, and the first time I've been hurt since being out the season, and so now, man, I'm gonna enjoy it. And I told Lane I'm coming. Yo, and
it's so true. Lane is the first person to get that dose of BG in the morning, or whenever we're on the field and it's 100 degrees and it's 8:30 and people are already just covered in sweat and people are tired, and Lane's just standing there like this with his shoulders rolled forward, he's just ignoring you because he's so tired. BG, we're gonna go again, Lane. We're gonna go again. Whatever you have to say, and you always talk shit smiling, which is a real skill. I can't do that at all.
Hey, you know what, man? Because I know I can't fight nobody out here for real. So I might as well laugh with it.
Who got the most mad at you in your career when you were talking shit to him?
You know what? Yonder was ready to fight me, and when we practiced against the Ravens, it was a practice. When I was just talking, I was just talking that day. I was feeling good. I just had won my rep, and boy, I started it off. That was the thing. I started it off. I was talking, and Yonder was just like, "Why don't you just shut the fuck up?" And boy, when I knew I had him like that, I just kept going, and I went against him. Bull rushed him on the first one, and then hit him with a swipe. Because coach, of course, if you're gonna beat them on the first one, they're gonna want to do it again. So
if you bull rush somebody the first one, everybody knows something on the edge is coming the second one.
Oh yeah, you know it. And he still bit for it because he was still talking, and because I was talking after I bull rushed him. I just wanted to hit him because of what he said. And then but I think he was the most the one that got the most mad. I say that.
I don't think Dylan was too happy with what I said to him in one-on-one pass rush the one day. But but hey, bro, I got under his skin that day with that one. But nobody was ever as good as you, dude. You were just the best trash talker because of the smile. It's what can you do? This guy's not even mad at me, and he's saying whatever he's saying.
And I'm whooping your ass.
Yeah.
That's how.
And on this bottom TV, we got Providence up 8, for those of y'all watching, Providence bust a lot of people's perfect bracket early because a ton of people probably picked the Jackrabbits.
Yep, and shout out to Dallas Goedert.
South Dakota State. Dallas Goedert's a great player.
Providence winning though, right?
Yeah, South Dakota State has 0 bench points. That's a problem.
Ooh.
You're gonna need your bench. So you said, BG, you said you said maybe your last year. You think how long do you want to play, bro?
Well, you know what? I want to get to 15. This year 13. So I got 3 seasons. This season, and then I depending on where I'm at. But my goal has always been to try to get to 15 because Ray Lewis was one of my, my idols of who I looked up to, coming up because I played linebacker. And, man, I mean,
15.
I see him play that long, 15. I'm loving it. That would be nice.
That's
to get to 15.
Yeah. That's a blessing.
I don't think I had the patience.
No, I know. But, I've been at the same spot, so I don't know no different organization. Yeah. So them with the love that it wasn't always like this in the beginning, as you know.
Dude.
It was tough, but now the way I get treated around the building. I mean, it helps me want to just be a part of it even more. So
no question. And a lot of young fans don't remember that when BG came in the league, people were on BG's ass, and then he fucking just turned it on and just kept working. He had injuries and stuff, and became one of the most important Eagles of all time. And like, yeah, it's hard when you get in the league, and you know all those expectations. I had to deal with it. You know, you had to deal with it, and you know, it's pretty incredible, bro.
How about here's a potential pairing? It's on just popped in via Twitter via Matt Kingston in the back. Tom Brady is recruiting Julio Jones to Tampa Bay.
Ooh.
Wow.
I don't know, man. You already got a big receiver.
Yeah.
You know, the guy's been hurt a lot. I'm not saying he hadn't been a big red zone threat. I'm not saying don't do it, but the price would have to be exactly right. You know, what's a Julio Jones prove-it deal look like? An Evan Ingram prove-it deal is worth $9 million. Right. What's a Julio Jones prove-it deal? Jadeveon Clowney got a $10 million prove-it deal off a season where he didn't even have a bucket, and then the next year he proved it.
Yeah.
So it's like you just never know.
And I don't know if people still gonna give him something good because of just the inconsistency. I think you know what I'm saying of
right.
But I mean, man, you know what you're getting with him. I mean, I could just you know what you're getting with him.
No question.
And he shouldn't have never left Houston, but you never know the dynamics of who and how they treating people in the building and all that stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
like what's going on in the scheme? A lot of people don't know if people are getting held back by scheme. It could be intricate, you know?
Yep. Definitely scheme, man. I've been seeing it where guys thrive when they leave us. You be like, what the heck happened? Like Rasul Douglas, he was balling, but he wasn't balling like how he was balling with Green Bay. You know what I'm saying?
No, dude, he was all pro this year, and that was all about like a scheme that worked for him, being in more zone, right, and having good instincts and being long and getting ball aware. Like we loved Rasul, but some fans didn't get it, and like Rasul went to a place that accentuated his strengths. That's how different a player can be one place to another.
Yep, that is the difference. So yeah, man, I don't never count nobody out. Like sometimes it's just to coach you with, because some coaches, that's your boy, but he not qualified to be the receiver coach or whatever position coach that he might be learning on the fly.
Yeah, exactly. That's something people don't realize. A lot of fucking coaches are just like players. I mean, there's a whole range of how good a player is, and there's a whole range of how good position coaches are.
Heck, because what you do every day matter. You know, you could lose something by how you know how individual drills is important. You know how that is. Mm-hmm. Much as we might hate it, like keeping your hands right, keeping your feet right through the bags, and just coming off that rock, looking at the ball, doing that every day.
Little things,
little things.
Oh, here we go. We're making a run. We're down 8. The Rams are down 8. Damn, I'm gonna have to sing like a.
Nah, you're gonna have to sing on this. So
I lost a bet, so I got to sing on the podcast. Sucks.
Oh, what'd you lose a bet on?
So you can leave.
I got to sing a song. Oh fuck!
Don't give that to him. Come on.
Offensive foul. Yes.
Like
his feet are set, sir. His feet are set. Kingston, what do you think about that call?
That was a BS. Shake it off, cuz.
Can you see it? Damn.
I need a jersey. I need a college jersey.
This is.
Wow, that was a spin too. He wasn't even in the way.
What is it? 30 on the? How much was on the shot clock when he let that go? Like 15?
Yep.
Bad look, bro.
Ooh. Yeah, he killed that. Mama, your mom up there? Your mom up there?
She came out lunch ready.
Oh, okay. I knew Bryson didn't come down here.
Oh.
Come on, y'all. Oh, you must have did something good.
Yep, you already know.
I really thought I had the board.
Hey.
I thought I could see the board.
Dr. Facts, the coin flip bracket. we about to be in business early.
I'm starting really bad, dude. Jackrabbits are getting.
No, I need the Jackrabbits too. SDS.
Them boys ran out of gas. Colorado State, they ran out of gas.
Oh, they are running out of gas. It's so.
Yeah, they ran out of gas because them boys was killing us. They was hitting them threes too. I'm like, they got comfortable with them threes though. They kept shooting.
That's what it's all about right now.
It's okay. I got Michigan losing to Longwood anyway. So
the next one.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, I know it sucks because I can't even I would love for Michigan to be in the Final Four or be.
What are
really
you
good,
doing, dude? How you not come up with that ball?
Look at Coach. Coach sick. He's sick with that.
Oh, they both went for it. Oh,
I'm talking about the wing player.
Right,
it wasn't out.
That's all right. Just get the ball to Colorado State.
Yeah,
we
Collins
need
was out of
just
bounds.
a nice little 8-0 run.
Oh, they're gonna look at it.
A little push.
That's Michigan's
Looking
ball.
at it, please.
That's Michigan's ball.
I know.
He was looking at Collins. Collins was out.
It's over.
But the other dude wasn't out.
It's over. First bet.
Yeah.
Couldn't win them all. Couldn't win them all, guys. Couldn't win them all.
Yeah, they
we're
made
on
that
to
wrong.
Norfolk State. We're on to Norfolk State here in a second.
Oh, no, the foot's down.
Foot's down. Okay.
Longwood over Tennessee.
That's what you have?
No, I say that's what he got.
What I have.
Oh, that's what you got. Yeah.
You don't like
That'll
that?
be it's Chris's.
That's his upset?
Yeah. No.
What?
He is Tennessee.
I have Tennessee winning it all.
Yeah. So.
Oh, no, I don't want that.
He was out because he stepped. His foot was out. Whew, I'm glad I ain't take San Diego State. Boy. South Dakota State.
Yeah.
Let me see.
They still got time. They still got time. It's March Madness.
Yeah.
They got to catch their second win.
Yeah, let me look at my stuff. Okay. I got Michigan.
The starters got to stay in the last 8 if they said they ain't got no bench points.
Nice block.
Dang, and one of mine I got South Dakota State. Yes, I did.
Wow.
Good Lord, the Friars are just.
But my good one I got Providence. Okay, bet. The one that matter.
This sucks. Okay, so the games that are on right now, Memphis. Hey,
The one that matter. How many times you think
I got Memphis.
How many times over the next 2 weeks are you going to switch what bracket matters, you think?
I only have one bracket. I'm saying the game that matters.
I'm talking about him. He's saying the one that matters. He says the one that matters. The one that matters never ends up the one that matters.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that'd be the one that hurt. That's hurt. The other stuff would be for fun. You'd be like, damn. Like, how I do that, man?
I needed March Madness here because I got so good at the end of last college football season. I need to come back to earth a little bit. Like losing these games is by design. It's, I got too confident. That could be dangerous. So thank you.
That can be. I'm with you on that because I felt good this year, and then I start getting hit at the end.
I can't even lie. This was the easiest year doing the brackets. Other than me doing the coin flips, it was an easy year because Virginia's not in it.
Right, because your heart's not in it.
Yep, Virginia's not in it, so it's like you don't have to sit there and think about stuff that you really shouldn't be thinking about.
Shouldn't be thinking about. Just fill it out.
Yeah, but you get emotional and you want your team to win, and then they lose the first game.
Especially when they lose to UMBC. Do you remember when we lost to the 16 seed? Fuck.
Man, that's the worst. I mean, because you always gonna have a bracket when you got your team winning.
And it's just history forever. It's like even if it happens again, they're gonna just roll the replay.
They always talk. They still talk about it like we didn't win a national championship.
Let's go back to when the first time this happened. It has to happen so much for her.
It's gonna happen today. I'm just telling you, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen today.
I hope so.
Hey, BG, I got one more question for you. We'll let you go while you can celebrate your Michigan victory here.
Let's go.
What do we think about Harbaugh coming back? How are we feeling? Is this the best you've ever felt as a Michigan pro football player about your alma mater?
Well, you know what? This the best I felt. I feel like we finally getting somewhere, but we just got to recruit a little better because obviously you seen the way Georgia handled us when I felt like we had a shot. We got potential first. I mean, we got 2 first rounders on defense. I mean, you got 3 first rounders, Daxton Hill, safety. And I mean, I just felt like I felt like, with Harbaugh coming back, I'm happy about that because we finally, got some traction. Now let's just get some more players in so we can win against Alabama.
And Doug might draft Hutch.
Hey, I think so too.
Guy going number 1. So,
man.
All right. Well, BG, appreciate you, man. It's good to see you, buddy.
Man, appreciate y'all. Anytime, Chris, let me know. I love you. Thank you, man.
Love you too, man. See you.
Appreciate you, man. Nice start. Look at that. Maybe it's a good luck thing. Look, you had a Michigan alum on.
Yeah, so
Michigan won.
I'm gonna see what.
It's probably not good for you. So
not good.
Maybe
Can we get a Norfolk State alum on? Anybody know a Norfolk State alum?
Nate, update us. What are the scores of the games right now?
73-63, 43 seconds to go. Colorado and Michigan game, and then it is 41-50. Providence versus South Dakota State with 7 minutes and 47 seconds to go. Collins. Any guys named Long, you think? Any distant relatives, maybe?
Not a lot of Irishmen playing in the round of 64.
Actually, Notre Dame is playing, so.
This handshake line is going to be lit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's so funny. I bet you a lot of people picked against Michigan just for the fact they don't want Jawan to win.
Bro,
here comes the push.
Let's go.
Here comes the push.
That's what we need. That's what we need down there. South Dakota State within 6. I would think it would be hilarious if Michigan trapped in the next 30 seconds. I think that would be awesome. Look, he just drew up a trap. Jalen Rose high-fiving everybody. Tom Brady not even watching. Tom Brady's not watching, dude. Tom Brady.
Yes, he is.
No, dude, he interrupted Selection Sunday. He doesn't care about this shit. He's going to post, but he's not watching this shit. There's no way.
Tom Brady definitely got some money on Michigan.
Oh, let's go. They're going to make a run. Steal. The lead is 11. Pull. Make it 8. Oh, that's ugly.
Dude, hell no.
Oh, this team fucking sucks.
Yo, how did he let him steal that ball like that? Like, what the? Uh-oh. Think he's point shaving?
Hey, can we switch to Norfolk State up here? Michigan's going to win. I want to see the oh, God, they're down 10 already. You know what? Norfolk State's probably not we want South Dakota State Providence here. Cowboy, pretty pleased with cherry on top. And then we can tune in to Norfolk State when they draw to within 17 with under 3 minutes.
Oh, because you be betting the score, right? The line, the points. So you bet for Norfolk State with Baylor. What was the line?
It's up there at 20.5, and I bought to 21, I think.
So okay, so they have to, if they lose, they can lose by 20, not 21.
Just like football.
Okay.
It's just like football. So yeah, they as long as they don't get beat by 22, 21's a push.
And that's like, but like when you do that, it's like when you bet $100, like you get back like $20.
I always say, like, I'm always hearing that sometimes when we talk about gambling, we got to slow down a little bit for people.
Yeah,
and
you need to slow down for me. I don't know. That's why I do just money line, winner, loser.
Right.
I think I can help you out, Nate. So
yeah.
Like, when Chris bets a point spread, that's essentially an even money thing. So like in theory, if you bet $100, you'd win 100 back, but bookies take a juice of 10%. So if you bet $110, you'd win 100 if you bet point spread.
And that's because you're betting a favorite, though, right?
No, in theory, neither side is a favorite. Like the books determine what they think is the expected result, and then you have to say if you think it's going to be higher or lower.
I got to pick what song I'm going to sing because I'm not going to sing in a live stream. We could probably end the pod with the song. We could pay up,
We just got to pick something good for you. Maybe.
Yeah, so it's got to be Michigan themed or, Macon a loud Bob Seger, it seemed like. So.
Well, what's the best Seeger song to go with? Gambling Man would be
I'm a big fan. Rambling Gambling. I'm a big fan of Still the Same. I love Like a Rock, dude. I know Chevy just abducted that song and put it in the back of an Astro van and put a hood over it and drove it down to the river. But I still love the song. Let's see. What do I have on my phone that I love? Turn the Page is the best Bob Seger song. Sorry.
I would say it's Against the Wind, not just.
You like Against the Wind?
Yeah, that's his best one, I think.
There's controversy in this way. What's your favorite Bob Seger song? Any of you middle-aged white guys in this YouTube?
Why don't you ask me what's my favorite?
No. Main Street might be. Main Street's amazing too.
Why don't you ask me what's my favorite Bob Seger song?
What's your favorite Bob Seger song?
I have no idea who that is.
He's the guy who sings Like a Rock.
Oh.
If you grew up in the 90s, you might have seen you might have been serenaded over footage of a guy closing his pickup truck.
Yes, Ford, right?
Yep. Chevy, man.
Is it Chevy?
Yeah, it was Chevy.
My
bow
bad.
tie. I think, wasn't it Chevy? Yes. Silverado.
I do. Silverado?
I know.
Oh. My bad.
No, I'm fucking around. I'm just
I do remember
the door.
Like a Rock. That's so funny.
What is it, 30 years? Where'd they go? 30 years.
He's probably made a lot of
Where'd they
money
go?
off that royalty off that commercial.
Dude, I hope so. Bob Seger's a legend. And actually, God rest his soul, his saxophone player, Alto Reed, I partied with him. I did, Matt. I don't think I ever told you this. At the Ritz-Carlton in Clayton, Missouri.
Is he one of the Silver Bullet Band guys?
Dude, he's the guy. When you hear Turn the Page and you hear Turn the Page, you hear Alto Reed. Even people that don't know Bob Seger, when they hear that sax, they know.
Oh!
Is that my brother? Hey! What up, big boy? Come on in.
Yes.
I'll pop a spot right here. I'm just chilling.
Oh, Kyle's here, but he's just chilling. He's
Lululemon
popping a
gang.
squat. Why don't you sit in the middle?
Lululemon gang.
This is where we could use that camera that swivels. That's what we're going to do soon. We're going to swiveling
good,
kid.
man.
Yeah, look at him.
Talk to him.
Look at him.
Reed smacking me in the head
Yeah,
with the
I know.
mic and shit.
Kyle's here. Kyle's here.
What's up? What's up?
So we're setting up camera 2 so you can
What's up, big dog?
talk to Kyle.
You hiding back there, Kingston? You let me yell at me, dude.
Hey, Kyle, we just got done talking about this. Excuse me.
So what's the 411 here on this hoop rock?
The 411 is that we were talking about Bob Seger.
Yeah.
And we were talking about your favorite Bob Seger. Taylor's here. White guy, what's your favorite Bob Seger song?
Turn the page.
Holy shit!
Turn the page.
That is the.
That's how it goes. If you know.
Did I tell you? Did I tell you or did I tell
On a
you?
lonely, lonesome highway.
That's like it's like primal with us. It's primal. Alto Reed, Kyle.
That's it.
I was just talking about that sax.
Yep.
The fighting spirit.
Here, let me just get this and then we'll situate the boom.
There is an enormous person in the studio. Hey, Kyle.
What's up?
Alto Reed's the sax guy. Did I tell you I partied with him?
I think I've heard this story.
I mean, it was incredible. I'm not going to tell the whole story.
Didn't you wear sunglasses the whole time?
He wore sunglasses the whole
that's what I
time.
remember.
We were up in St. Louis after a Bob Seger show, and we got to go backstage. Like, athletes get to go backstage. In Chicago, I'm sure you got to do a lot of cool shit. Did you?
I mean, we did. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. I'm giving you a hard time.
I know, but I just
Yes.
powered right through it.
Yes.
What was your favorite access point that you got?
The coolest thing, bar none, and I'm sure you could guess what I'm going to say. We were at the House of Blues. Action Bronson was going to perform.
Oh, yeah.
And I put out a tweet that week, like, I can't wait to see Bam Bam.
Will you grab my green jacket? I'm getting a little cold.
At the House of Blues. I'm bringing my homies. It's going to be awesome. And, he started out the night with a couple, like, kind of vague shout outs. I hear there's some legends in the crowd. And we're like, oh, guys, they're talking about us for sure.
For sure. They're going to point to the Bears O-line.
And then all of a sudden, and we have a suite up on the rafters, and then all of a sudden the guitar intro for Easy Rider plays off his brand new album. And he starts walking around on stage. He jumps off the front of the stage, clears the crowd like Moses on the floor while he's performing, walks through the back of the House of Blues, up the stairs, into our suite. and performs
with the microphone.
And I'm crushing a beer and some nachos, and he's
Bro, how good is that?
Microphone.
How good is that?
That's so lit.
I got a picture of it on my IG. It was the coolest access point, like, you know, to some celebrity type shit that I've ever done.
I don't have anything that cool.
And we never even talked. We never talked. He performed the entire song right with me, and then he just like.
Well, he loves you, bro.
I'm out.
He loves you, bro. He
He's
came
cool.
on the show. Well, before it was Greenlight, when we did these fish bowls, we're gonna have him back. You should come in the day we have him back. But like,
I'll come too.
Yeah, you should come too. And then he invited himself. But you're in.
From Flushing.
Yo, fuck, that's delicious. It's still one of my guilty pleasures to watch on YouTube.
Dude, you're in. You don't have to. You know, you're in.
No, it's.
I want to get him on. I want to do a lift with him. I want to do some strongman shit with him.
His workout journey is very impressive.
Like take him to O Hill and carry heavy shit. Like do like let's struggle runs and shit. He loves that,
bro. You know what it's called? Fuck, there's a term. Never mind. I'm not gonna try to think of the term. But Alto Reed party with us. Let's go.
Providence, South Dakota State,
SDS.
Is this Carson Wentz? Or is
guys love. Dakota? There's a bunch of guys in the crowd there. Love Bob Seger.
So there's. So Matt, there's two teams with the initials SDS, and there's a chance for a Sweet 16 with San Diego State and
South Dakota State.
South Dakota State.
And Nate, these are the trends that Joe Lenardi's not getting. You know what I mean?
So Kyle, I did a full bracket, flipping a coin, heads and tails.
Smart.
Full bracket,
Take emotion out.
I got Wisconsin, Purdue versus Wisconsin.
That's a good flip.
It's pretty decent. I thought.
I couldn't name 8 teams that are in. I could take a stab. I could take a guess at who's in. I don't even know.
To be honest, I don't either.
This is tournament or
yeah?
NIT?
Oh shit! I gotta tell people that Kyle Long's here in the live stream.
I gotta get my wedgie fixed here. I'm sitting here with a.
Nah, that's good for views, bro. Show them legs.
I've already showed way too much on.
Yeah,
live
show them legs.
I've been out working at the place. It's fun. Also, shout out to True Pilates in Charlottesville.
Which one is that? Where's that at?
It's right. Like not even very far from here.
The one downtown?
Yeah. It was a great class. I went in there with my wife, Kate, and we stretched, and it was like an hour of intense stretching. Like it would be like a Monday after a game if you opted to go in.
No, I went to a place.
And, did great stretching.
Look at Trinity, the bar here in Charlottesville at 9 a.m. Look at that line. Yeah. It's raining, pouring rain.
Is that real right now?
That was 9 a.m., dude.
March Madness.
We live in such a different world than like college kids. They are blackout right now. They're blackout, all of them.
But you know what?
More power to them.
You know what I realized? A lot of these college kids bet. So they're like for real, they're invested. Like
they take their little
BS.
Stipend and they buy into Dogecoin and they try to double it up.
Well, here's something that's
I use stipend for a lack of a better term.
You know you white kids get allowance.
I say stipend.
You went to King Low Hayward High School, bro, in Connecticut.
You went to a private school. I did not get allowed. I had to ask my parents. That's a lie. I think I used to get like a $5 to $10 allowance.
Where'd you go to high school?
King.
And where? And what side of?
In Connecticut.
In Connecticut with King.
You know what we got as kids?
What you get?
Tough love.
We did. We sure did. Yo. Here's the thing, though. We were rich. We were.
Cut it out. You guys told the story.
How you rich and ass whooping.
You stole his allowance. You told the story how you stole his allowance last time.
You worked stonemasonry as a 6th grader for that.
I worked stonemasonry in high school.
And I stole it.
But hold on a second. Here's the deal. Totally rich kids, soft kids, all that stuff. But first generation rich, soft kids.
Big difference.
It's a totally different deal. It's like. A lot of my teammates used to be like, "Oh, where you like? Oh, you bust my balls about growing up with money or whatever."
You have kids.
Meanwhile,
right?
their kids. I'm like, "How about your kids?" I was like, "What babies they are?" Because you make 5 times what my dad did. But anyways, Nate, you went to private school in Connecticut.
How was that?
I was on a scholarship. It was great.
Was it the school right by the ferry to the city where all the people worked in the city?
The ferry?
Yeah, they take a ferry there from Connecticut? Or is that Jersey? Where do they do it? The ferry from?
There is a ferry to Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Okay.
But I was in Stamford, Connecticut, and
train guy.
I went to high school exactly like Stab.
Nate had to ride. It took longer for Nate to get to school because he had to ride over on a boat, like in the ferry. I got to go to my
next to a bunch of white collar criminals.
No, you want to know even better? Yeah. My first 2 years, or 2 years of going to school. So my town, I grew up in Portchester, New York, and the rule is because there's no private schools in the area, that if you get accepted to a private school outside the area, the town has to provide you with transportation until like you're old enough to drive.
Like they show up with a white van at your house?
No, this is funny.
So listen. So I have to take a bus essentially with 6 other kids in the area that also are in private schools in our areas that get picked up. And my school started a week or two before everyone else. So the first 2 weeks, I would get picked up by a small yellow school bus, and I would be the only one on it riding.
He had a personal escort to school. He had a personal escort. Not only did he go to school in Connecticut,
did you talk to the driver?
He had a driver.
Did you talk to your driver?
It was like, so the driver, like, shout out to Herman. Like, it was like one of these older gentlemen, like from my town that like everyone's family knew, and it was like
odd job guy.
Yeah, like he drove buses.
Or a guy that drives kids to Connecticut.
What else did Herman do?
Yo, I don't know, but it was just funny. To my first 2 weeks of school, I had to ride like in a little yellow school bus by myself. But a couple of times they couldn't get buses, so they would give him like a Lincoln Town Car, and that would look really cool getting dropped off like in like one of those, like it's like a limo.
Front seat or back seat?
I would be in the back seat.
Okay. You ever asked to be in the front?
No.
You ever touch his radio?
No.
Okay. Did he play music on the way?
He did not touch his radio.
He was a big jazz guy. Big jazz guy.
Oh yeah?
Smooth.
Yeah, like
so is Kareem. Seriously, Kareem's big jazz guy. We were just talking about that. Kareem's dad played with Yusef Lateef. Did he not? That's the sickest fucking thing in the world. Jazz guys. Somebody give me a flute.
Jazz guys have well manicured hands. I feel like.
Yeah, they do. I could never do jazz.
They trim their like fingernails daily and like cuticles.
Can't do jazz.
He landed.
Oh no! Hey, that's terrible. I hope that guy's okay.
Damn, they're about to kill my bracket though.
I have to cast a couple more over here.
But unrelated, holy shit, Norfolk's getting shelled, and I want to see if I should give up on this bet. Can we go over to Norfolk Baylor? He just sat down. Matt, can you do it?
No, I got it. I can do it from here.
Okay, you can do it from here.
High ankle, Chris, or a fracture?
They feel my mic's off.
I'm not gonna look.
Did he land?
My mic's off. They feel the same, dude. That's probably.
They do.
They feel the exact same.
They do,
bro. When I had a high ankle, there was a noise. Like it's like in the video, it's in the movies when like your ears, it goes the ring in your ears after a flashbang comes in. That's what you hear after you get a high ankle sprain. Telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Sucks. Now Achilles, we just had BG on. He said that doesn't even feel like anything until
it feels like somebody slapped you in the back of the leg, right?
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
No, I heard someone. It feels like someone kicks you in your heel.
It's like, who kicked me?
So when I was on the Bears, damn, why can't I think of his name?
What position?
DN. Remember, he was from.
From what?
DN from.
Deanna.
DN from. Continue, Nate. Don't even listen to him.
No, I know. I'm trying to think.
Give me some. I can name him if you just give me like 2 hints.
It's so bad.
Tell me, I'll get it. He was a
Willie Young.
No, it was
Willie gone fishing, bro.
He did tear his Achilles.
He didn't get to play.
Oh, you're talking about the guy that hurt himself celebrating?
No.
Lamar Houston.
Lamar Houston.
That's Lamar.
Great guy.
He's the best. He climbed Achilles.
During camp, this kid like tore his Achilles.
There were two.
Tore his Achilles in front of me. Like we were going through the bag line, and like he thought I kicked him. Like he was going through the bag line, and his Achilles like popped, and he turned around quickly, and he was like, "Yo, did you just kick me?" And I was like, "No," and he just like hopped off, and he went to the trainers, And lo and behold,
no way.
He was like, they were like, yeah. I want to say it was Trey something, light skin. I gotta look back at our roster, but I think it was a year. It was a year.
Were you
like,
what's your name? Are you okay?
Hey,
no.
92.
Calling guys by numbers.
Are you okay?
Fucking
Smith, you grab him, turn him around.
So tell me you knew everyone's name during camp while you played football.
Everybody's.
For the most part,
every single person.
I would
bro.
say 90% of the guys.
I would go out before practice.
I talk to everybody
and go up and down the line and shake every fan's hand and find out their names.
I ask about everybody.
Yes, the fans, dude. I knew a lot of the fans' names.
I know their middle names.
All right, bro.
I got zip codes.
You guys got it. You guys got it.
I also.
You're a bad.
I also at the combine I cleaned up after
that.
everybody and threw the trash away.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's like. I didn't go to the combine. So.
Did you play in any All-Star games?
I did. I played in the East-West Shrine game.
How was that? Where was it?
My roommate was Greg Hardy.
Oh. Okay.
I spent an entire
I don't
week.
want to talk about Greg Hardy.
Okay,
he is a scary individual.
No, he's been getting knocked out in UFC.
No, I just don't. I don't know.
Hey, I'm 37 years old. Next month, nobody scares me.
Hey, look.
You
know what I mean?
He's been getting knocked out.
Look, somebody's two guys are gonna walk in the room. One guy's walking out.
If I had a choice of going in there with him and not going in there with him,
I'd rather not.
I'd be like, hey,
I'd rather not.
Look,
who's up?
Look,
but as far as like talking about somebody and them coming to find me because they were brought up on a live stream, hey buddy,
You know
are you
what?
trying to enter my house?
I don't think he would do that.
No, he's not like that.
No, Greg Hardy.
I tell you one thing. Though.
I don't want to talk about him because of the bad shit.
I don't either.
I
don't either. But just football wise, he was
so
one.
good.
Yo, he was one of those guys that when he put the helmet on, and in those All-Star games, everyone cares about one-on-ones. He did not lose that week, and they threw everything at him. Roger was down there. Yep.
He's a beast.
Willie Young. I played with Terrell Troop. That was a good week. That was fun. And what's his Romeo Cromell? Romeo Cromell was my coach. That was a good week. East-West Shrine game.
Damn it.
This guy looks like he just got here from like Finland or Sweden.
Hey, good news. Didn't bet this game. Thought I had South Dakota State, but it must have been danger. There must have been just a dangerous feeling I had, and I stayed away.
Look at that. That's good for you.
That's like a win. Hey.
Same as winning.
Is that the same as winning?
Oh, hell yeah. You had lost that money. You just got it back. That's a
Damn.
win.
That feels like winning, dude.
I got a lot of black marks on mine.
Hey, you cut that right there. People identify with that shit. People at home are going to identify with that. Because a lot of people, you get in a frenzy, man. It's the first round of the tournament. I don't remember sometimes who I bet.
I remembered to bet South Dakota State twice.
Oh, look at the middle screen here.
You did? That sucks, bro.
The Baylor festivities outside the arena are pretty incredible.
Baylor's a powerhouse now, and nobody, like, we made this point the other day, like, nobody talks about Baylor. They won the damn national championship last year.
Was that Josh Gordon, Baylor?
Josh Gordon, did he go to Baylor? Yeah.
Dude, that guy's a specimen. He came to the Chiefs this year, and he's just like, he just looks different than everybody.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, absolutely. I mean, he's an alien. He's, like, athletic as hell. I never played with him, but
he's very chill.
Yeah,
nice
I heard
guy.
good things about him.
Nice guy.
Okay, so Baylor, Norfolk State. Again, the line in that one's up around 20, depending on when and where you got it. 3 touchdowns.
Is Norfolk State the cupcake, or is that Hampton?
They would both be, when they get to this stage, considered cupcakes.
No, I'm not talking about cupcake. I'm talking about their arena.
Oh, no, that's Hampton. Hampton has the cupcake arena. You're right. Hampton's stadium is absolutely.
I'm not talking shit about any of these teams. I can't even dribble.
Chris is hilarious. Chris is trying to get you canceled, man.
What do you mean? What did you think?
I'm calling them cupcakes.
Yeah.
Hey, raise your hand in the chat if you thought he meant the cupcake-shaped arena in Hampton,
I'm glad
Virginia.
we specified.
I'm sure you did too, Nate.
I'm glad we specified. Kingston was on it. He was like, "Yes, there is a cupcake-shaped arena."
Did Romeo Cromell play there?
Fish's live album, Hampton Comes Alive.
Hampton Comes Alive is one of the best live albums in history.
Peter Hampton.
Exactly. Exactly.
Peter Hampton, amazing guitarist.
Hampton, Ohio is where you want to end up if you're a football player. Hey, I'm out, dude. I'm out.
We're done.
We're
that
done
was like
here.
third level.
It was third level. Hey, listen, man.
My eyes are watering.
Hey, listen, man. Hampton is that's an ugly fucking building down there. They need to do something about that building.
It's iconic. I mean, the same could be said about like the pyramid. It's just a big triangle.
Jeez.
Is it iconic, Kyle?
Boise State. Y'all could just stay
And I'm
at
talking
home
about the
for
Bass
this.
Pro Shops pyramid, by the way.
You're not gonna score 20 points.
The feat of architecture.
It's iconic if you live in Virginia. You know about it. You might pass it on the road on your way to play one of those schools down there.
It's like that big spaghetti they have in St. Louis, that uncooked spaghetti.
You think that's what it looks like?
I don't know. It's just.
You think that's what the gateway to the West looks like?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. I think it's cool.
St. Louis catching strays.
Everyone stop. I'm tied for first in ESPN's March Madness.
Are you?
I'm tied for first.
Look, Reed, what
after
are you
one game.
today? What are you
after one game.
Reed.
Well, I guess 2 games. I'm tied for first.
Does it show you how many people are tied with you?
Probably millions.
That's pretty incredible.
Honestly,
I'm one of a million at least.
Hampton Coliseum, if you looked at it in like a 1987 picture and you saw it in like you're like, holy shit, the future.
That's
is
where they
happening in
housed
Hampton.
Running Man. The movie.
Yeah,
Was the
exactly.
Hampton Coliseum.
Bro, Hampton Coliseum. Oh, this is the future.
Is it for sale?
This is
That would be fun.
Hampton Coliseum is going to be back in vogue if they'll just hang on another 10
Greenlight
years.
Coliseum?
Yeah.
It would be a esports arena.
Sports.
Esports. It's French.
Extreme spouts. Extreme spouts.
I like when they put the circle around the player's feet like you're playing 2K.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's pretty dope.
Greg Gumbel is controlling this player right now.
I pull out a controller every once in a while.
Memphis is afraid to guard the ball. Look at him controlling the off-ball defender. There we go.
Jeez.
Bang. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a bang. That was not a bang. Frank Martin.
Kyle, some people saw you playing golf the other day. They were wondering how your golf game's looking.
Weak to quite weak. But I have a great time. If you see me playing golf, holler at me, man. I mean, I'm always down for a trick shot. We'll go closest to whatever flag's near us. We can just drop a couple balls.
What's your setup? What clubs do you have? If you're willing to give out that information.
Like what brand?
Yes.
I have PXG irons and I have a TaylorMade driver.
Stealth?
No.
Interesting.
I use the PXG Gen 2 irons, and I'd like to get the newer ones because right now I'm down a pitching wedge. I need to get that fixed.
Oh yeah, true. There's some good irons. They're bent pretty strong. Like the 4 or the 5 iron should be about 20 degrees. But
What about your wedge?
I use PXG wedges.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. And I use a putter that I demoed from Birdwood, and I forgot to bring it back. I have to bring it back.
Nice. I'm retiring from golf. I'm going to do it right here on this live stream.
Why don't you? We haven't even played together.
Kyle, I'm retiring. This is a Nick Borland situation for me. I'm retiring. Do you remember who Nick Borland is?
Was it Nick Borland or Chris Borland?
Oh, Chris Borland.
Very
well,
good
he's
player.
been retired so long. You get the idea. People are going to be talking about me like that at the country
He stopped
club.
playing because he didn't want to forget the guys he played against names.
Right.
And you just did.
Ironically, that's what happened to me. And I'm the biggest Chris Borland fan. But anyways, Chris Borland's out like I'm out on golf. I'm done, bro. I love my family.
But here's the difference.
I'm not one of these guys that
he was very good at it.
all you guys at home, Kyle, you don't know how good I am at golf. I could become really good. The golf pro said that the more I practice,
you should practice, have fun with it.
Kyle, it doesn't register for me.
You know how much I play? I just said I'm weak to quite weak.
Bro, I'm the same way.
Just come have fun. There's beer. You can
No, I'll ride along with you anytime, dude.
Yeah.
I'll
golf
do a ride
is
along.
so. I think Top Golf is kind of cool. But
Top Golf is fun.
like that.
Top
that's,
Golf I do.
That is like cool, but golf It all depends on your company. If you're not really into golf, like golfing,
you want to be with the right people.
Yeah, it all depends on your company because it can get really long-winded, and if you really don't want to be out there, it's just like.
So the course we play at, we can go play 9 holes. You can just show up anytime, and there's a 9-hole course ready. Yeah, nice. And so like we could go out, and it would take me an hour and a half to get through there. And every once in a while, if you wanted to drop a ball down and play a ball, you can do that. But it would be a one-man game, right? Like. That's how golf should be. Like, if you want to play, play. If you want to sit in the cart for a hole, sit in the cart.
The 9-hole course.
If you want to retire,
Sandy Bottom over in Harrisonburg, right?
If you want to retire,
Sandy Bottom.
Nice.
Yep.
If you want to retire,
thank you for doxing
what do you
me.
got there? Do you have any more? Can I get a pinch?
Yeah. I have it.
I don't want to make you turn. I don't want. I don't mean dip. I mean a pinch of left-handed Siggy here.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah, I know you can't do that.
I can't do.
That's why you gotta sit over there.
Izquierda. I can't do the mota de izquierda.
Izquierda.
That means left.
Yeah, that means that.
Yeah, I know. Those are left-handed Siggies.
Lefty to Backey.
How do you feel about this Baylor player's pink hair?
I like it.
Cool. Cool as fuck.
I like the guy. What was it Diakite?
Yeah,
Mamadi.
Yeah, he did some, and he also basically won us the Natty.
I really liked him.
Yeah, I mean
That
that play was incredible. I mean, just to be there to catch the ball and put that ball in the basket with no time left. That was the most unlikely play that maybe people won't talk about on the intro to March Madness that they should.
I'm thinking about doing a little blonde on my dreads at some point.
Wow, you're moving to
You
Florida?
think it'd be cool, Reed?
I think so.
Word.
Actually.
I respect that, Reed.
Yeah.
What? You're moving to Florida?
If you do blonde on your tips, I'll keep growing my
He's
hair.
moving to Florida?
If I do blonde on my tips,
Is that what he said?
I'll probably do more than blonde.
Blonde
I
tips.
mean more than
His dreads.
tips. Probably like half or so. But yeah, I'll do them at some point. You'll grow your hair to how long?
I'll just keep growing it. And
What's
I'll
the longest
make it blonde.
You could look like King Von's buddies.
Like twice as long as this.
Lil
I think it
Durk.
was like down to my shoulders.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Vaughn.
Yeah, I like King Von. He was
Yo,
good.
Lil Durk's album is really good too. 7
Oh,
2
Little
2
Durk, yeah.
I like him.
It's really good.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I don't listen to him around the house, but I do enjoy the genre.
Lil Durk, yeah. What was your favorite track off that album?
On Lil Durk?
Yeah, off that Lil Durk.
I like he has what's the name?
Yeah, well.
My favorite stuff is still Chief Keef from when I was a rookie and second year player.
He has a song Aha.
Aha, yeah, that's a good one.
Aha.
And then
I like Should Have Ducked.
Should have ducked.
read off another one.
Well, another of my favorites?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Broadway Girls is up there. That's a good
Have you heard that song for real?
Yeah, it's Morgan Wallen.
Yeah,
and
it's
him.
a great.
You should listen to it. It's
now I'm
Chris,
in, guys.
Chris, remember,
now I'm in,
Chris,
dude.
remember when Nelly and Tim McGraw did a song and it was so like... But
But 2022.
It was like,
This
wow,
one-
this is
I really
catchy.
don't know who Lil Durk is, honestly.
I like this one.
You should put
but
the
it's so funny. The
put
first
the
time I
song
heard
on.
that, it's so bad. The first time I heard that song,
Play me some Lil Durk.
look,
This is good. People on YouTube like it when you play.
Put on Morgan
play-
Wallen and Lil Durk.
No,
first-
leave Morgan Wallen out of it. Just play Lil Durk.
yo, the first time I heard that song, I thought they were saying leave them bald head
Maybe
girls alone.
You know how you know how Kanye has this new thing where you can take out different elements of
Oh, we have
It's
the stem player.
Taylor has one.
yeah,
Oh,
can
yeah,
they
yeah,
do-
we have
could
it.
they do that with the Lil Durk song and take Morgan Wallen out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I could do that.
Wow.
People are like, I can't believe you just canceled him like that. I'm like, no, I don't like his music. I didn't even get to the canceling part. It's just I don't like his music.
And I like shoot out at my crib because he had a real shootout at his crib, and his girlfriend.
It's easier to write a song when you.
His girlfriend grabbed a gun and was shooting with him, like at the people who like they broke into his crib in Atlanta. It's lit. Not lit.
That's unfortunate.
But to have a girlfriend and be in that situation and something goes down like that.
Meg hasn't done any shootouts with me lately, so
it's one of those things that is probably.
But you know what? I would be the first shootout that my wife or significant other did with me. From then on, she's protecting me. Like if I see my wife or significant other defend me with a gun, like I'm like
no security. I don't need any
You got the
security.
alarm system. You got the like.
Kate's ready.
I'm falling asleep on her shoulder.
Armed and dangerous.
Yeah, she's got to hold the door for me. Like I'm just.
She
just
doesn't
totally
even need any firepower based on her punching ability.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Did you see that
Meg.
video?
Did you see Meg?
She's a freak.
Oh, your sister?
What?
Oh, bro.
She's like one of the best athletes of all time, dude. She really is.
And just casual.
Casual, great athleticism.
She had 0 points in last 3 minutes, 5 seconds. There we go.
The most athletic people in my family are my dad, Kyle, and Meg.
So is Norfolk State and Virginia Tech the only two Virginia schools representing
Longwood.
us? Oh yeah, Longwood.
Yeah, we're on the Longwood.
The Lancers.
Ugh.
Kyle, did you make a bracket?
No. Should I?
You certainly can if you'd like to.
I'd like
We have
to.
some brackets around here.
You fill it out as is now, and then I'll just finish it.
I got bad news.
The second chance bracket.
No, I mean,
Oh,
Look at Bad Back Backey's here. Bad Back Backey's here. All right, this is like a. Come on in.
You got some bread?
hell yeah.
Huh?
Soda bread.
Soda bread? Is that
Explain
some,
that.
It's store bought. They don't know anything.
what is that? Some,
So we
some
got a
ball-
real Irishman
some-
in here.
Irish delicacy.
Wow.
That's some Chicago stuff.
What is that? The one you made is soda bread? Yeah. Okay.
Come on in. You want to sit?
Papa Squat.
Papa Squat. You can hear us, right?
Yeah, eat this.
You don't
Backey.
need ears, bro. You just tell them your name.
Great hat.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Well, we had Bad Back Backey and Conrath on the show, like when the show was very young. So one of my dear friends here, Kevin Backey, is joining us for the live stream,
Tell them who you are.
and he's from Chicago.
Promote your local business, man. Local business owner right here. Promote it.
No, don't put him on the spot.
Guys, listen up.
I mean, I'm not trying to self-promote here.
What's your social security number?
Yeah. You want my address? What?
My address? Here.
I got to talk into this.
Hey, you passed me a cup.
we were just.
Is that it?
You passed me a cup, Nate.
I think they're back there. These are all. What is this?
Oh.
These are all used.
Anything.
But needless to say, Iowa
I don't
fan.
need
So
unused.
Iowa Richmond coming up at 3:10. So Iowa alum, loud and proud.
You went to Iowa?
Iowa's my
major.
Iowa's my
went to
is my
Iowa?
money
Yeah.
team.
It's a great school.
Great school, man.
Iowa's my money team.
All the guys I played with from Iowa are
So
tough as shit.
if Iowa wins, right? Is that right?
What?
Or no? Is it Iowa State? Which
No.
one?
Oh, well, I don't know what your money team is.
I think. Who,
So we did a bet, Kyle. Would you like to draw a lottery ball and enter this bet?
Yes.
You don't.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
When's the next?
No, you
It's
don't.
for the It's the winner loser has to get a tattoo.
What's the tattoo?
So basically,
oh,
all right,
is this
no.
the make and explain tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass.
I don't have any tattoos.
Yeah, it'd be the first one. It'd be like,
Cool.
Bro, my team is Duke.
Maybe
If Duke
Kent
wins, I have
State,
to get
Kent
a Duke
State wins,
tattoo.
and I get a
Get a lightning
K.
bolt.
Get a K.
yeah, that'd be
Because
cool.
I agreed to this bullshit with the
like a
podcast.
human. You're like a
What
human
about-
towel.
What about Duke?
I
Yeah.
have my initials on me.
With a
a
number.
human bed sheet.
Large.
Chris, explain to him why Duke. I have to get a Duke tattoo. if
So
they
basically,
win.
what we did, Kev, was, and some people in the live stream might not know this, but everybody in the studio that works with the podcast, which is a small army, is they had to go in this bet. You draw 2 lottery balls, and in the lottery are top 8 seeded teams from the sides of the bracket, so all the regions. The first draw is your money draw. That draw, you root for that team because if they win, you win $2,500. The second draw is your tattoo draw, so you root against that team winning a national championship. And if that second team drawn wins a national championship, then you have to get a tattoo that's loosely associative with that school. So
that you picked to lose.
Wow.
that you picked out of the thing.
The second pick.
Yeah. So like for me, I drew the
How much money is it to pull balls?
to pull balls.
if you win,
How much money is it to enter?
To enter, you don't have to. You don't have to
So
pay
the,
anything.
the
to
only
enter.
payment is the tattoo.
or you get fired.
Yeah, there's a chance
you
you get
get fired.
$2,500. You don't
So
get
everyone.
fired.
But here's the thing.
That's the thing, though. When you do shit like this, people are like, somebody could be like 5 years later, like, I did not want to get a tattoo. You know?
But you already got a lot of tattoos. Nate's got tattoos.
I know, dude.
Does everybody else have tattoos?
You don't know what I have, bro.
No, but the $2,500 is
said you had tattoos.
Unfortunately, I do.
and here's the part for me. I can't win any money. Not that it's like, the end of the world, but
But you know what I mean? Like you getting a tattoo is like
said
not a big deal.
You said you
Whatever,
can't
dude.
win
Like,
any
I'm
money.
gonna go take a
You get a
piss.
tattoo
they
is
hear
like
you?
me
Like I'm
shaving
gonna go
my
take a
head.
piss.
Can
Who
the
was your
people
team?
here? Huh?
Who was your team?
Houston.
Oh, so you can get money.
Houston.
No, who's your money team?
No, my money team. I don't have a money team because I'm the bankroll on
You-
this bet, dude.
wait,
I'm the
Houston-
casino.
But you know what I'm saying? Like a guy
No,
having
Houston
a guy
made the
having his
Final
first
Four.
tattoo
Can he
from
hear?
this.
Can they hear him?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's got a. What
do you want me to do?
You can hear him? I just can't hear him in my ears.
I'm loud. Nobody has a problem hearing me.
Okay. No, that's good. That's a good point. You know, and we talked about that. Matt Kingston is like deathly. He doesn't want to get a tattoo, but he just wanted to play, and he drew Gonzaga.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not good.
So where's the tattoo? Anywhere they want?
Anywhere, as small as you want, and it could be John Stockton's face. If you Gonzaga, it could be the state of Washington. It could be.
Are you pushing for the John Stockton
I
face?
want Pat's
for
on
that
it.
one?
Well,
John Stockton's face wearing a mask.
so say Houston won. I was gonna get like J-Lo tattooed on me, like the Cougars.
Okay.
Something.
And also because A-Rod played for the Rangers.
Nate just got it and looked up. That's incredible, Nate. Nate, I don't want to get like Kelvin Sampson or Landon Roberts tattooed on me. You know, or a cougar. Like I got enough animals on me already.
David
Houston, could you
Klinger.
get some Houston musical influence?
No, I think it's got to be like pretty
University.
like Judge. I don't know.
The thing about this bet is if Chris lose, he's gonna stretch the rules like so.
I'm not, dude.
So
Dude, I have
absolutely.
I have a tattoo that I lost a tattoo bet and I ended up with a tattoo this big. Okay, this big on my rib
Yeah, but what
cage.
tattoo
Huge.
is that though?
What do you mean?
What number tattoo?
It's a
is it?
lot, but we're talking
that
about
one stands out.
You're stuck on one
I'm
thing,
totally stuck on
which is the inequity of the punishment relative to having a bunch of
These are
tattoos.
big words.
School
I'm
words,
talking
school
to
words.
Jesus Christ. I can't say a 3 fucking syllable word here. So Nate is saying that I don't pay up on my bets. I stretch the rules, which there's quite literally a precedent for me paying up on a tattoo bet spectacularly. And I had a choice to like go viral off that and show you my abs, which aren't bad, especially a little lighter as I am now, and the tattoo, which would make a lot of news. And I haven't even done that, Nate. So I've been like I've been a saint when it comes to tattoo bets.
St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, on St. Patty's Day.
You're Patty.
I would pay up the bet. I would give you a Houston tattoo this big.
You're Patty.
I'll give you a Houston tattoo this big.
I don't want you to get a tattoo.
This big, guys.
I hope all these teams lose. Honestly.
No, not that big. Let's settle on this because I'm.
Longwood
Hey,
Lancers.
are you guys like anti St. Patrick's Day?
Do you,
Yeah,
Why?
I got nothing here.
What do you mean?
bro, look at
I
that.
got green right
See
here,
what
bro.
I told you that. Look at this.
I mean, I get the hat a little bit, but you didn't even know. You put that on and
What do
you
you
didn't
mean?
even
This
know.
hat?
Yeah.
No, I definitely put it on for real. I haven't worn this hat once. See, guys are just spreading falsehoods on this live
You
stream.
know
I don't
what?
know.
Nate,
No,
Nate
this
is
is-
really excited about St. Patrick's Day. He
I got
actually
the green.
texted me this morning and he said, "She called me St. Patrick the way I worked this snake."
Who said that?
Did you see
Nate
the picture of
texted
Trinity
me
Irish
that.
Pub?
That's
Trinity
so
Irish Pub down
uncomfortable.
on University Avenue.
He's talking about his. What are you talking about?
St. Patrick chased the snakes out of Ireland.
I know, and I get the
Okay,
joke. I'm
okay.
just
Do
trying
you
to.
though?
Yeah, it's about your dick, dude.
Do you?
I get it.
He never sent me that.
Oh,
You think I texted him that?
I was gonna say it's
6
a
a.m.
weird text at 6 a.m.
GM, good morning.
Look at that Boise State quarter zip. That's kind of dope.
This is the guy that broke his leg? Look at him.
guy. He plays basketball, and I'm not even sure
Oh,
if
his
that's
left
the guy.
leg is not good. Yeah, it is him.
Paul Pierce left in a wheelchair, bro.
I texted making a question a couple nights ago
Yeah, what was it?
about why COVID gave. He already had it.
It's drafted.
That answer was drafted.
Yeah, it's drafted, bro. That's in the archives. He's prepared for every situation.
Wow.
He
was
sees
prepared
life
for
3
that
steps
question.
ahead.
Ah, that's what's his name.
Huh? Who?
Don't say it. That's what's his name.
SVP?
No, it's not SVP. That's the guy from Twitter. That's the meme guy.
I don't even have
Chapman.
Twitter.
Rex Chapman.
Oh, Rex Chapman. Yeah,
Right.
that is Rex. Oh, I was looking at the wrong TV.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
it's
gonna
Rex
look-
Chapman.
He's gonna look like
Rex Chapman parlayed
Candace
memes
Parker?
into this.
Nah, he's
into-
gonna
Yes.
look like Uncle Junior when he gets
Chris.
older.
Yes.
He's gonna look like Uncle Junior from Sopranos when he gets older, right?
He already does, man.
Matt, do you see
Look
that?
at Uncle Junior.
Do you see Rex Chapman as Uncle Junior from Sopranos?
Is that his thing with the?
Yo,
Yeah.
Yo, remember when Uncle Junior just kept telling Tony, "Yeah, you never had the makings to make varsity."
Just ripping on 15-year-old Tony.
Hold on one second.
Just giving
I'm looking
Tony.
for-
Just giving Tony. Just.
And then
And the guy's he's just sitting there like, what did I kill for you? You know, but I didn't make the varsity team.
What questions do we have for Kyle? You guys,
I'm gonna eat soon.
Yeah, well, let's lob Kyle a couple.
Give me some softballs.
Is the left hand working over there to the right hand in there? Is people getting hungry over there?
Oh, I'm starving.
It's in the air.
I'm starving.
Hey,
corned beef and cabbage.
We do need to order food.
Let's order some food on stream.
You brought soda bread.
Soda bread. I made one. My mom's recipe.
Yeah, you make a good pizza.
She made 34 loaves of soda bread today. 34.
That's like Carl Anthony Towns going for 35 in the first quarter. That's incredible.
Yeah, she sent a picture and everything.
Tell me some culture about the soda bread.
Growing up on the south side of Chicago.
Yeah, south side.
South side.
It's a St. Patrick's Day thing?
St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, for people around the country, but I think for us it was like an everyday thing. Like there was always soda bread around.
So what
we used to get it from Wolf's Bakery.
Okay, so
on
Wolf's
95th Street.
What is
on 95th Street. It was awesome.
Conrad doesn't know anything about that.
No.
He's from North Side.
He's from the Oak Lawn.
So he's from Lincoln Park.
He's from Oak Lawn. No, we're right next door to each other. He's all right. Get off my boy, man.
What town are you from?
He can defend himself.
Do you watch
He's not here to do it.
Becky, what town are you from?
He's on the live stream.
Is that accurate?
Like that. Yes.
Is that accurate?
I mean, it's overboard.
I mean, yeah, it's little, but
the
somewhat,
idea behind it is absolutely spot on.
Word,
absolutely.
That's good to know. I really like that show. Chris, have you ever watched Shameless?
Like that,
what? No, I've never.
Oh man,
Dude,
Frank Gallagher is probably one of the best characters for like a TV show.
He's a great actor.
Shit.
I don't think I've seen him. I've probably seen him in other stuff and just not noticed.
He was yeah.
But he's just him in that show. The stuff that he's doing, Frank.
It's so it looks so natural.
It looks so natural.
He's a natural, terrible dad drunk.
It's like like this drunk, terrible dad in Chicago, but just like a swindler, scammer.
Oh, Shameless?
Yeah.
Oh, I
was just asking him. He was saying that it's very accurate.
Memphis is fun to watch.
I mean, Chicago's great.
They talk about that one and done, right?
You know, New York is like you have to.
Them being there, and I think they're going to do all right. They're fun to watch because it's almost like they played 2 seasons.
And it's fun to root for them because of Penny.
There's a guy in a full.
It's fun to root for them because of Penny as well.
No doubt.
Yeah. Oh, they might be a little fun team to go on a run here.
Penny has the tiniest goatee. If you see it,
Anthony,
he's got a punctuation mark on his chin.
I mean, I know you could say Magic, but he was probably like the first point forward or like big point guard, man, like 6'9". Bring the ball up, like
It's funny, but like I'm really into marketing and stuff like that, and I distinctly remember Penny just because of
his
the
little
1 cent,
the little Penny,
little Penny was the coolest. I don't know why that was the coolest shit.
We had his
ever,
book, Chris. We had his
book ever, and yeah, man, that's just crazy to think about. I'm just thinking about those Orlando Magic jerseys and the stars.
So it would be like for those in the stream who don't know what we're talking about with Lil Penny. Penny had commercials Sprite commercials where he had a little marionette version of himself, like a little doll.
Nike, wasn't it?
And it was little Penny.
Oh, it was all together.
Growing up with Lil Penny and Penny Hardaway, and it was like.
But it was like you're saying, like they had a Sprite commercial. He had Nike. He has the phone posits, which are like the pennies, like, and the 1 cent. He has shoes. It's crazy to think about. And then now we're watching him coach and. The NCAA.
Dude, I remember
used to
getting his basketball card.
Travis Kelce wears like 6 different pairs of foams.
You know, I'm still into cards. The cards is the big deal now.
It's coming back.
It's never left.
Oh,
it's never left.
I think I gave all my cards to my nephew, Mickey, and I think I want them back.
Hey, school bus just we'll keep working on it. It's like
yeah.
It's not something
I think I want them back.
This diving commercial?
Oh, hey, so for the soda bread, right?
Yep.
There's a place called Riley's Daughter Bar. Everyone, and they do a big contest. Winner gets a trip to Ireland. My mom's been trying to win this thing for years.
For years.
Yeah, I mean, and there's like 500
entries.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
So like,
awesome.
what distinguishes like a great, like a 10 out of 10 soda bread?
Man, you trying to set me up? My mom's soda bread's the best, man. I can't say any different.
So I've never tried soda bread. So me just looking at it right now, it looks like a pound cake with maybe raisins in it. I might be wrong. I'm just guessing. Just
little different
looking.
texture. I'm a big texture guy.
It's got more of the texture of like a biscuit.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That will have, and now there's different versions of soda bread, right? The one you get from the store around here, it's like stone, like a crumbly.
Okay.
Mine's more, it's
So it's like a scone, the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, I like scones.
Yeah, and that's how I grew up with it, like more like, not like a pound cake.
It's a coffee. Is it coffee bread? Is that what it is?
So yeah, what I was just about to ask. Like, what's a good pairing with soda bread?
Butter.
No, I mean like drink wise, is it like
coffee and whiskey,
or like
coffee. Yeah, you could throw whiskey in there.
Okay.
Then I mean,
it's like an anytime thing, or is it like a breakfast, or just like when do you usually?
I'll eat it anytime, but yeah, breakfast like a coffee cake.
Okay.
You know.
Soda bread. And,
soda bread.
Is it made with soda? Why is it called soda bread?
I mean, there's baking soda in it.
Oh.
My mom can answer all these questions for you, man.
We should get her on.
Yeah. St. Sandy.
It's not like that's the New Orleans where they put you don't put the little toy in
look
there.
Look at the goatee. Look at the little goatee on the chin.
That's the New Orleans, right? They put the little toy in the bread.
That's a mini goatee.
Did you fill out a bracket? You fill out a bracket.
Longwood,
right
keeping
there,
it close with my national champions.
So
early, sluggish, big sluggish.
I did all coin flips, the entire bracket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Denzel. Funniest story ever about Denzel.
Oh my God,
Denzel.
You love that story.
It's one of the best stories. Like, it's incredible.
Our old teammate,
guy named Denzel, and a former teammate who will go unnamed in college, got in a car, and essentially it was 2 a.m. and Denzel wanted to ride home from the bar. So player A said, "Yeah, I'll take you home from the bar." And Denzel fell asleep. Yeah, on the way home from the bar.
No, he asked him if he wanted to stop at a party.
Stop at a party.
You want to stop at a party before we go home. That's just a little bit out of town.
Player A.
And Denzel agrees and falls asleep.
Conks out. Okay, so he wakes up and sees an exit for his house, and his house is in New Jersey.
The kid was driving to Boston
to see a girl that he had met on MySpace.
Yep. At a swim meet.
She was at a swim meet. They went to the swim meet. Like, at this point, Denzel's like, I can't do anything about this.
So is this like 8 a.m.?
Bro, yes, it's like
so he
wakes up and it's light out and he's in New Jersey, bro. And he's like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, where are we going? He's freaking out. And the guy's like, just chill out. I met this girl. No, player A. There's no player B. Player B is Denzel. Poor Denzel.
Player A, I'm going to take a guess. It was a white guy. I'm not going to say a name, but it was definitely a white guy that drove to Boston for MySpace.
Yes. Yes.
I was like, is this story about me, Kingston?
No, you would drive to Boston for MySpace?
I got a funny story like similar to this. So me and Tyler Campbell, Longwood Lancer fan, who lives in Jacksonville now, big fan of the pod. And
he must love the Jags.
So I think he was a senior, I was a junior, and we played in summer league baseball. Like, we felt like grown-ups because we played with grown men in the summer. So I remember that following spring, we were talking to some girl on Facebook, I think, and she went to JMU. And it was like 11,
y'all both were?
This is like, I think like 4 of us were talking to her.
Like everybody's in the chat room?
To try to find out if she was real. We were all pretending.
Seeing if it was catfish.
Yes.
Yeah, catfish situation. So, scary.
Because we had all been catfished before, like in middle school, So we drove to Harrisonburg at like 11:30 one night. We were stone sober, like completely fine to go. We were ready to go to this party, meet us at this party. So we drive around, and you would think that there was like post-apocalypse Harrisonburg. There's nobody in Harrisonburg. The person isn't answering their phone. Mm-hmm. Nothing. We ended up driving back like 1 a.m. We drove around Harrisonburg for an hour.
You guys got catfished.
Maybe her phone died.
I got another one.
She'll call us back.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I got another one for you along the same lines. 13 years old in North Carolina. Me and a buddy meet a couple girls. We go to the beach. Maybe we hold hands. Like, that kind of thing, you know, like maybe there's an awkward makeout. I don't know. Can't remember. What I remember more was saying goodbye to the girl, and you know, exchanging America Online screen names, and then when I tried to get in contact with her on America, can't tell you
why.
Because I don't want it to be like strangely searchable, and then somebody like finds your old direct.
Yeah, don't say that.
Awkward.
Don't say that.
Your AOL,
bro, MySpace.
You don't know, man.
Finding
You don't
your
know.
stuff, bro.
You don't know.
And not because of anything bad, just
Who
because you
knows?
look like a goober.
You don't
That's
want
what I feel bad about, like with kids nowadays that like are online. It's not just the mental health stuff. It's also the fact that they look like goobers a lot. Like, and I would hate to be
Exactly. I would hate to be a kid now.
That's one thing I would say. I say all the time.
Because it's all on record.
Oh, hey, go to your room. Dad, I saw a video of you doing the fucking
internet.
gritty, dude.
But look,
I'm not going to my room.
Exactly.
Look, Chris, they always say that nothing leaves the internet. But honestly, like no one, what about everyone's MySpace page? My MySpace page was popping. I wish I could find it.
Yeah.
I wish I could find it.
I bet it was.
My MySpace page was popping, man.
Dude.
Maybe her phone died, Kyle. That's funny. Hey, Reed, how dead is Harrisonburg on a Wednesday night?
Pretty dead. Thursdays it actually gets pretty hyped.
It might have been a Friday.
Yeah, it does.
Might have Friday. All right, yeah.
Because that is that girl that in a fake story made up that she got run over by a Peterbilt.
I've done
because I was a bad kisser or something. Incredible.
I've done Uber in Harrisonburg on a Thursday night.
Chris was a try-hard.
And it's pretty popping.
I must have been. I must have been. Like, what was it?
It is popping because you guys have a bar that stays open to 3 there.
Backcountry.
Yep.
So
from 11 p.m.
It's got a mechanical bull.
11 p.m.
Dance floor, indoor.
2 a.m., man.
Nah, on Ellwood Avenue. That was Al Gross. Al Gross' favorite quote to everybody.
Nothing good happens.
Nothing good happens after 1 a.m. on Ellwood Avenue.
I had a coach at Florida State that will remain unnamed that told me, son, if you're not in bed by midnight, you might as well come on home.
And there was not a lot of coming on home.
I was like,
Tallahassee.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. He's like, yeah, he had a son that was on the team that was like a straight shooter. He's like, you should hang with my son more. And I was like, your son's a very nice kid.
Yes. He can't help me right now.
I was like, I'm hanging out with the football team every weekend.
Something in my soul. Okay, so this game's a blowout. Norfolk State, we're going to sweat that line. Tennessee, it's a little tight with Longwood, but you know how these things go. These 14 threes.
I don't see.
They're tight early, and then it's like the Providence. Was that a 14-3? Yeah.
Shout out to
was that a 4?
Shout out to my man Kirk.
4-13.
He's a what's Kirk's last name? He's a Longwood alum.
Kirk.
Kirk. I gotta
Douglas.
I'm gonna find out his name because I want to shout him out.
And they were
Trevor's one of them.
great athletes. Trevor was the only one I really played with, and he was just
Trevor was one of the best athletes I've ever seen.
Astonishingly easy to watch athlete.
Nobody in the chat knows Trevor, but he was a fucking athlete, dude.
Monster.
Hey, he was a lefty.
Oh.
All you lefties, bro.
No, he
he
was
was a
not.
righty.
He was
Kirk
a
was a
righty.
lefty.
Dude,
Kirk used to just. I mean, he did not back hip anything.
Yeah.
Did he,
Trevor was
Kyle?
the best basketball
I don't think Kirk
Trevor was a good hooper.
Trevor was just.
I mean, he played college.
Him and Russell Wilson
baseball.
used to have battles.
We need to put Trevor in the. We need a Hall of Fame.
Remember
Green Light Hall of Fame. Put Trevor Knight in it.
Remember they had D Rose.
Kelly Maddie.
Yeah.
I'll put Kelly Maddie in there just
So,
for being tough.
so have you ever heard that story about why D Rose ended up going to Memphis? Because Calipari was the only coach brave enough to pull up to his hood in Chicago.
I did hear that.
And they said that like
I did hear that.
It like literally it's like one of those places. It's like one way in, one way out.
Don't go in there.
It's like
Where
you don't
is it
really
exactly?
Inglewood.
Inglewood, that's a tough area. Huh?
And he said honestly that was like the deciding factor because every other coach, he said he had coaches like pull up and plan to come.
And he said, let's do Memphis, Boise.
Matt, my team is Iowa.
Iowa.
Okay, that's my.
Reed,
If Iowa wins, I get $2,500.
all right.
So that's my root for
This
this.
one's
kinda
going to be a
can't lose
watch
it.
the
Do
last
the
5
Tiger
minutes
Hawk right
thing, so
there.
we should probably just put Iowa
No,
down there.
no. See, it's not. I wouldn't have to get a tattoo if I got that. Only if Duke wins.
Yeah, if Duke wins. That's terrible, man.
Yeah.
And if Duke wins, he gets a tattoo, and I get $2,500.
But how is that? But why does
We
how
still-
does that
okay,
work
we
out?
haven't
I don't
even-
understand that dynamic.
Did we figure out
Guys,
the
we can
fantasy
cancel the
thing?
bet. I really don't care about the bet, dude. Like, I got nothing
No.
to gain here.
We need the money. We need the money in. But I want to understand. Reed's dynamic. How did he get Duke as his BS team?
Hey, Reed, you got any tattoos?
It's all a lottery. There
So,
were
like-
balls that are.
That's
So you could have
that's
got.
what I'm saying.
He's not going to win.
That's what I'm saying.
No, hey, listen.
Like-
unless people are children
But why
here,
was the same
everybody can
team
say
in the
no.
lottery
I'm out.
twice?
There were enough people that wanted to be in it.
You can't
Nathan
say
wanted to
you
be
know.
in it.
You can't say no. You're
Nate
out.
said yes first.
If you're in, you're in. You
Look,
got to do it.
What do you
But
mean?
I'm just saying. I'm going back to
Is that
this.
how it is at your podcast?
What?
I'm just saying, like,
What?
no, I'm just saying, like, there's 6 people here. 2 people could say yes. 4 people could have said no.
All right.
I didn't force anybody to do anything. This is how bad rumors start. I did not force these cats to opt into the tournament. Huh? What?
Shit,
My
wild
bad.
than a motherfucker.
Is it? That reminds me.
I was like, hey, man.
These are the things people
I'm in
write
the part of
think
the Ruby
tanks
Tuesdays
about
where
now.
there's no smoking, okay?
Next thing you know, like, I'll be hearing that my producers were running on hamster wheels. Like, I just had them, like, just all of a sudden I'll be like, the man behind the podcast. I can see it now, Huffington Post.
Oh no.
Made
You
them
took
get a tattoo. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying you're making anybody get it. I'm just saying if you say you're in,
Yeah.
like you gotta pony up on the bet.
Hey, Huffington
Not you.
Post.
I'm saying anybody.
Yeah.
Like you can't be a Welcher or something.
No, but that's the counterbalance on the balance end of, you can win something, but you might get a tattoo.
Yeah.
That's a
Man, Reed, that's pretty cool, dude. Man, that's respect. That is, man. That's pretty good.
Reed is not getting a tattoo. Matt is getting a tattoo.
Man, who we
Okay,
got?
So
man?
we really should ask Matt.
What's with St. Louis? I like
But
nice
here's
hat,
my
man. I like the hat.
question with the lottery.
Carl.
Why is Duke put back in there twice? How do I have Duke as my winning team and he has Duke as his money team? That's the question I'm asking.
Oh, because we decided beforehand that you have to put the balls back in. Because what you didn't want to do is get it lose the population of the 4 through 8s. Like, what if people drew 4 through 8s and then we got to the bad bets and it's only 1 through 4s left? You know what I mean?
But that's how the lottery works, though.
No, these are 2 different lotteries. They're 2 separate lotteries. Generally, when you do a lottery, there's 1 objective, 1 prize, right? So these are 2 objectives, 2 prizes, and/or punishments.
So theoretically, I could have got Duke twice.
Yes.
Yeah, Taylor got Wisconsin choice.
And so, what does that mean? He gets money and a tattoo?
Yeah, so he's got to decide what he wants more or less. He could have money and a tattoo, but the tattoo's on Greenlight Studios. So I mean, like, they don't
I'm
have to
gonna
pay for the
get
tattoo.
just like a massive badger,
Nice of you.
like holding a jar of
Nice
honey,
of you.
like Winnie the
Huh?
Pooh,
It's nice of you. I mean,
on
it's
my
nice.
back.
No, it's not.
I like
It's
that.
not.
It's not
No,
nice.
it's
Your
nice.
lower back?
It's not nice.
That's
It's
not
lower
your
back.
My
back.
entire
This is
back.
for content, guys.
Like, a badger
Nobody wants to be
dipping his
involved.
hand in
Did you say
a
content?
pot of honey.
Content. That's all it's about now.
It's all it's
content.
about. Just
That's all
straight
it's about.
content.
For the views.
What
The more
content
content we make, is Nate can.
Speaking of content,
So
I posted a video of my cat taking a shit, and it's gotten 40,000 views on TikTok.
You get upset about his views, don't you?
No, I don't get upset about him.
Yes,
No,
and
no,
I have
I don't-
another. I
I
have
don't get
another.
upset
I have another TikTok
I
that
don't
he's upset
understand how
about.
TikTok works, and
That he downplays it because I have another TikTok that has 100,000 views.
Shit, that's blowing up. Dude. That's a big deal.
You are-
I don't even know anything about social media. That's a
can
big
we
deal.
link? Can we link?
That's a
up?
big deal.
right?
Yeah.
We can link.
In some ways, he has more
I don't even
power
have
than
Twitter.
anybody
I'm
on
in a
this
TikTok.
I
cast.
don't even have Twitter.
Half of my TikTok is food reviews. The other half is this
pick
fat
up
guy
the-
that
I
I
gotta
can't
pick
get to
up the kids,
disappear. He
man.
keeps
I
farting
gotta
while
pick
he's
up the
eating,
kids.
and he's like,
Hold
you know
on,
what I'm talking
viral.
about? Yeah, these guys,
can't
people
hear
on
you in
TikTok
my
are
ears.
crazy.
Weird,
like
right?
hearing.
It's weird what goes viral, right?
Is it
Yeah.
weird that I can't hear Kevin in my ears?
Kevin.
Is that by design? Is that normal? Okay.
Probably better for
I don't think y'all even believe me. I'm not making it up, but
No, I don't think you're making it. I gotta go get. I'm gonna go get the kids.
My cat shit's like a.
We got the treasure hunt. Man.
yeah, the kids are. I know, and you're a saint for doing that. And also, you can blame me for the
That
smell.
was a log, son.
The smell on your clothes.
Oh yeah. It's all right.
Yeah.
I think that's acceptable now. Nobody even thinks about it.
It's not really acceptable though. Like it's not. Weed is not as accepted socially as like slamming a bourbon right now.
Yeah, it is.
Man.
No, it's not.
It just depends on where you're going. You're always gonna have people that like do the
so there's no
I smell it thing, but you also have people that do that too when you have alcohol in your breath. Like still.
Yeah, you got a point if you have alcohol still, but I'm talking about like at a social function, like at a dinner. If I walked outside and blew a joint and came back in and just it hit the family, everybody's like, "Oh, where's Chris?"
It would have the same effect on me as if somebody
My
walked
family's not
outside
like
and
that,
smoked
but-
a cigarette and came back in. I'd be like, "Yo, you smell like a cig."
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
so it's not really about what you're intaking.
If you're
It's not just that though. It's
but
not, it's
there
not.
is that.
If you're a teacher,
So if I went to a
right?
dinner, a business dinner, and I
Yep.
popped an edible, and somebody was like, "Oh, Chris is on an edible," how do you think most people at that business dinner would react relative to everybody just slamming expensive whiskey and like slurring their words and?
Well, I feel
fucking
like you could probably
crashing their
discreetly, you could
cars.
probably
They won't
discreetly
care.
do that.
They're probably on Xanax.
No, you can discreetly, but
But
if
you're
it's-
saying if you were to make a spectacle of it,
no, if I was found out, if somebody was
Got
like,
it.
"Chris is on an edible, he's high," or if my eyes were red,
yeah.
I really do think, guys, that
I think
If
I
you're
think there's
claiming
more
they're-
people than you think that have like medical cards, even like regular people
yeah,
who like smoke
not in
joints.
Virginia though.
That
I'm talking about in this state.
There's
Virginia. Yeah, you medical.
Yeah, but
that's
people aren't like. I don't know too many people who are just like smoking outside right now.
It's not
like-
like-
No,
it's
it's
not
not.
like
It's
in
not
Orange
the
County,
smoke. It's not.
California,
You're not
where it's
allowed
like
to smoke
everybody's uncle
outside,
smoking
but like
joints.
I think there are a lot of people in the comfort of their own home
Yeah.
who are growing and smoking their own weed in Virginia.
no question,
Like
but
hands down.
but in LA, well, which is extreme, or Seattle, or
yeah.
like like, and I don't know how dinner parties are there. I wonder if like, I'm sure dinner parties are pretty lit in Seattle and San Francisco. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I wonder how they react when somebody kind of smells or.
They don't. I don't think they.
Or if
do.
everybody's on the porch and somebody's smoking, somebody has a,
Well, I mean, think
all you
about it.
smell in
Smoking a
those beach
cigarette
towns.
now is
Yeah.
It's all you smell. You
Somebody-
smell the ocean and you smell weed.
yeah, yeah. And in LA, there's a Hershey's plant.
Ooh.
Yeah, you smell that.
Chicago too. What's that Chicago chocolate factory?
Tootsie Roll
Tootsie Roll.
Right,
Tootsie
Tootsie
Roll's
Roll.
much better, bro. I'm
Chris,
sorry
right,
to
when,
y'all.
right when you pull in.
and Nabisco.
Right when you pull in.
What? Oh, there's a Tootsie
To
Roll
the, like
factory.
off the highway
Yeah.
into the city.
Yeah.
Can you smell it?
smell the richest chocolate. It's like, oh my God. it's
Nothing's
amazing.
crazier than the smell of Maxwell coffee right next door to the Jacksonville Stadium
Really?
and the practice field is Maxwell coffee. And when we used to practice
roll.
at like 12 noon, nice and hot and humid.
Look at this.
And if they were grinding coffee, you can like almost taste the particles in your mouth. Not even joking.
Yeah.
Hey.
And if you like the smell of coffee, it's cool. But if
Smell
you
of
did-
coffee's cool.
It is. But for
Yeah.
some people who didn't, like they would just be like, oh.
Lighten up anything.
Yeah.
Like smoking, people look at you.
No, yeah. But even a vape pen. Do a vape pen. If you do a vape pen in a public place, doesn't smell like anything, people fucking stare at you, dude.
Well, what was that old vape pen that looked like? I mean,
Not
was
that, because
ridiculous.
this smells like this is a vape.
But I mean, remember that? the
No,
first-
but my
the vape
thing is-
was- I mean, the smoke
Nate, the
was
chat
out of
agrees with
control.
me. At least 2 of them. I got 2 people on my side, Nate. We need. Oh, hey, we got to restart the stream.
Oof.
We got to blow on it, and then we'll be right back.
Be right back, guys.
Guys, don't leave and call a friend. Call a friend on the phone and say, "Hey, pop into this live stream with me. It's a lot of fun."
We gotta think about.
And,
we gotta think about some
and
giveaways.
get us some food.
We gotta think about
And
some
order
giveaways.
us some
More beef and
food.
cabbage. It's St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
I'm about to dip
Cabbage.
in. I'm about to
Day.
dip
Yeah,
out.
cabbage.
I just wanted to come
You
stop
rolling,
by.
buddy?
Yeah, I didn't even know who was in the tournament until I just filled out my bracket. Does
Hey.
the stream want to
I
hear
didn't
who I
fill
have
out one
winning?
bracket. I
Hey
didn't fill out
guys,
one bracket.
yeah, tell us.